Everybody, welcome in the Beehive. We LLC, and this is where we stack precious metals all here. And our pollen is silver, our nectar is gold, preserving our wealth as honey of old. Like ancient metals, we hold our own. And we got in here, we got Chew and Silver Sleuth. Hey guys, welcome in. We're gonna get cranking here in a minute. We should have Liberty Bleed Silver joining us. I'm hoping anyway. Give me just 1 second. I'm getting a few things opened up over here. The video camera is working. And, oh, yep. All right. All right. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Whoa, what, did somebody already tip here? What just happened? Somebody just subscribe. What did I miss? Liberty Bleeds Silver. Thanks for subscribing, indeed. Thought you said 5:30. Well, it is 5:30 here, my time, Mountain Standard Time. Yeah, I sent you over a link. Are you gonna be busy till another hour or something, or how are you looking on your end? Space Miner, good to see you. Okay, let's see. Give me a few minutes. I'm not set up or anything. Okay, yep. Sorry if I wasn't very clear on my time there. But yeah, I'll be here waiting for you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and kick things off. And we're going to start with these new wood easels I got cut up today. So we're going to start with these smaller sized ones, which are good for a coin. That's about how they fit there. Nice little holders. That's what I'm holding all my stuff on. It's what I use for coin easels. And the smaller ones here, the single coin easel goes for $6. I'll drop that in the chat and we'll run an auction on it here in a second. Get my timer out here. And the bigger pieces here, so these are doubles. It's what I use to hold the two buffaloes, which I still have to get out. Always late and behind. But yeah, this double holder one goes for $8. So the single coin easel is $6. The double is $8. Let's see. Which and yeah, so that's your double coin holder there. And those, so we have the yellow heart Actually, this is not. This is Osage Orange, but looks a lot like Yellow Heart. Both kind of yellow. I'm gonna try. Yeah, so we got Osage Orange up for available. We have African mahogany, I believe that is. This is Tigerwood, also known as Goncalvo Alves. And the Liberty Bleeds killer here is Purple Heart. And this is fast becoming one of my favorite exotic woods that I had not had before, but this is Paduk. It's a beautiful redwood, and when you burn this or cut this, it smells like you're chopping up cherries. So it's fun to cut that stuff. Okay, so, but we're going to start off here with these single easels. So let me switch out. Let's do it this way. And okay, so I'm going to drop this in the chat. Broke Stacker, welcome in. Good to see you. Joseph Lopez, good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, and I got to drop these. So I'm going to put up the instructions and we'll go through those right quick. I've changed a few things around. So do stick around for that. All the coins that I'm going to be auctioning tonight are in a video in the video description of this auction. So right below the video, if you open up the description, you will see coin auction number 35 preview and a link to that video. If you go to that video, it shows you it's I have it set up separated by timestamps. So each coin you can watch in that video. If you want to see all the things I'm going to be offering, you can just click through the timestamps. And if you want something at any time during the night that is not up for auction, you can just type in buy it now, the number of the coin, and the price of the buy it now price. And you can purchase right away. If you don't want to wait till the end of the live stream for like number 15, and I'm just now getting started here, you could drop it in right now that you want, number 15, buy it now, and the price, and it'll be yours. So that video is in the description below, and I'm going to share these. A new way of sharing my guidelines here. They're no longer rules per Liberty Bleeds Silver not liking to follow rules, so we don't want to make any rules over here. So yeah, auction guidelines in the Beehive, and I did have it that you must be 18 to older or older to purchase in the auction, and now I am just saying you must be responsible to purchase in this auction. So yeah, there's that. All right, and email me Long Live Coins with any wins you make throughout the night. Please include what you won and at what price, along with your YouTube name and address you would like it shipped to. I will send an invoice to your email, which includes many form of payment. And if none of those payment methods in the invoice work well for you, you can also do Zelle. And I also have Cash App. If you're doing Zelle, it's under a business, Long Live Coins. And all payment methods are free except for PayPal. If you're using PayPal, please add 4% to your total. Shipping is $7 flat rate in the US. And top bidder with the highest total value gets a freebie tonight. It is 1 gram of silver from Valcombi bar. These little things will break one off for you here right now. This will be up for the top bidder of the night. That will go to you. And you can't be the top bidder or get that 2 auctions in a row. Other than that, you are good to go. And dollar bidding increments up to 100 and then $5 increments over 100. My guest tonight will be Liberty Bleed Silver. He is welcome to bid as well as the moderators. And my guest, Liberty Bleed Silver, will get free shipping for helping me out during this stream. No insurance bids here, and we'll run a 3-minute timer with each coin, and that'll help us keep track of time a bit. And then after the timer runs out, I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, sold. Ancient coins sold here come with a lifetime money-back guarantee to be genuine. 4-month payment plans available with 1 payment a month, and I will ship when the total dollar amount is received. Please email me with details. And if you want to pull up my commands, you can type in !commands, and that will pull up the commands. All right. Let's get going here. So the first thing we're going to drop in is these easels here. We're going to put up the small easel. It holds 1 coin. And they're starting at $6. So for $6, you can take your pick of which kind you would like. This African mahogany, or we have Goncalvo olives, also known as tigerwood. These are all exotic woods. I don't put any finish on them, so you're just looking at the exotic wood itself with the different colors. And sounds like I got somebody joining me here. Liberty Bleed Silver.
Hey, long live coins. How goes it?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. I thought it was 5:30 my time. I didn't realize it was. Yeah.
No worries. Glad you could make it.
Oh, my pleasure, man. You had mentioned something about a new, like not platform, but a new way of doing your auction. Well, I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Auctions.
Yeah, I'm trying something a little different. I'm trying. I'm making a pre-video of all the coins that I auction.
Oh.
And then I separate that video into timestamps of 2 minutes coin number 1 starts at 3 minutes, coin number 2 starts. So you can go through on the timestamps and look at the coins, see what I'm offering. And then I have in there a buy it now price. And so you can come in at, like right now at the beginning of the stream, if you want to buy item number 16 and you don't want to wait all night to get there, you can just type in number 16, buy it now, and the price that I have listed in that video for the buy it now, and you can buy it at that moment instead of having to wait for the auction to come up. Or if you wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, if you wait for the auction to come up, then I put it up for the auction at a reduced price. And that's how that's working.
You start from there. Well, that's mighty expeditious of you.
Yeah, I thought it might be interesting.
Yeah, no, so you can come in, you hit the description of the video, right?
Yep.
Or live stream, and then you look there, and it's got timestamp everything that you're gonna. So now so what if somebody's not buying it now? Then that just comes up as your next auction piece, and then you show it.
Yeah, so I start with coin number 1 will be the first coin I put up tonight, and then after that one I auction coin number 2, and then auction coin number 3. But say you look through the video and you're like, man, I don't want to sit here through this whole auction, I just want number 15. You can come in, and for the buy it now price, which is a little above what I will list it at when I auction it,
right,
you can just buy it ahead of everybody else at that buy it now price. Or if you want the discounted price, you'll have to wait and see if you can maybe get it at that discounted price if somebody doesn't bid against you.
I see. So you're kind of keeping to a time script then?
Yeah, somewhat. We're running along here in the beginning already, but that's cool. I need to explain everything. So yeah. So this piece is what is this? I just had it on the tip of my tongue, but it's a really nice redwood Paduke. That's what it is, and I really am starting to like this wood. It's really pretty. It's a dark red, and when you cut it or burn it, it just smells like cherries. It's a really pretty wood. I like it.
Yum.
Yeah, and then yeah, we have this Osage orange. We have the purple heart, which we need to keep away from Liberty.
Yeah, if I could put my fingers up like a cross, yeah.
Yeah. So and then yeah, we have this tigerwood Goncalvolov. So yeah, any of these that you guys want, I'm going to start the timer on them. Yeah, when this timer runs out, we will move on to the bigger pieces over here next to me that hold two coins at once. But this is for the single coin easel, and again, these are all exotic woods. There's no finish on them. They're just raw exotic wood. And so whatever color you would like, let me know. They are $6 a piece, these smaller ones. So yeah,
Right on.
that is
So you mind if I shout people out that came in?
please,
Or you probably already did it, huh?
please do.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We've got a space miner. It says, Wade, just enter the amount of bid once timer has started. Okay, so you have a timer going, and then that's when you put your bid in. Okay. Hey, Joseph Lopez, how you doing? Good to see you. Wade Wheelington, that's who Space Miner's talking to. How do I bid? The second. Right on. Good to see you, Wade. Let's see. Broke Stacker. What's up, Broke? How's it going, man? He says, hit that like, y'all. Yeah, I hit it. I think I was like number 8 when I first got here. Silver Slew, don't forget the like button. Wow, you got a lot of support out here in the chat, man. Everybody wants you to get liked up. And Chew is here. Chew says, hey, Liberty Bleed Silver. Right on. Good to see you, Chew. Chew's almost always the first at everything. I see Chew on the top of all these live streams. Good to see you, Chew. And I think that's everyone who's accounted for so far. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let me address Wade Wellington's question here. How do I bid? So right now I have up these wooden easels that I just made in my shop, and they're different exotic woods, as I was just saying, and they're $6 a piece. If you look on the screen, I have highlighted what I threw in for the auction, and it's an exotic wood easel, regular size, and then they're $6 a piece. So you could get one for $6, or you could get several, and just let me know which color you like, and I'll check to see how many I have. I think this is my last Osage orange in this size. I have, I believe, a couple of these purple hearts, and some more of the others. Yeah, just let me know which color you like and how many you want. So that's how you would buy this item. When we get to our coins, I will have them listed like this. This will be number 1 here, this Rum Runner, and I'll put it up number 1, and with the price and everything. So when we get there, you'll see me list number one along with the price, and you'll just type in number one and the dollar amount that I put in, and you'll have a bid that will be recognized, and if no one else bids against you, then it will be yours. If you want to, like I was saying, buy any coin now, this BIN, $50. So like with this coin number one, you could come in, say, late to the stream. We might be on coin number 15, but if you want coin number one, you can just type in number one, BIN for buy it now, the dollar sign, and 50. And even if we're on number 15, you will buy the first coin number one right there. Unless someone has already purchased it, then, it's too late. But otherwise, we will, when I put this up, we're going to put it at the reduced price of 45. So if you want to wait for the auctions, that's fine, and you can maybe get it at a reduced price. Or if you don't want to wait, then you can just type it in buy it now for the buy it now price.
Well, that's pretty cool. Well, thanks for having me on and trying something new. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering now. So, like number one, if you want to, if like we're on coin 15, you want number one. Will you know if it's already been purchased or not, or is there any way to tell that, or no?
Boy, that's a good question. I guess not at the moment until I figure something out on it. I'll just have to let you know if it's been bought or not when you type it
Right
in.
on. And then what are these I commands? You've actually told me about these before. That Space Miner is shouting out down here. So, I'm in the StreamYard chat, and if I go to YouTube on my phone, then I get all the feedback and the squelch because I got two things going and a lag and all that echo. And so I'm not going to do that to figure this out. But I guess if you click on that, that tells you things that you can do. Could you add an I command to, I don't know, maybe somehow. Yeah, you're smart. You'll figure that out.
Let's see what.
OC's here. Good to see you, OC. Hello.
Yeah, good to see you, OC. Hold on one second here. I got too many things going on. Okay. Yeah. So we didn't get a bid on our regular easels, so I'm going to put these away. We're going to do a large easel, and then we're going to get on to our coins. So I'm going to move this camera over here to our larger easels here. So these hold 2 coins, and they're going for $8. And I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. And then I highlight that. So yeah, these are up for $8. We're going to hit our timer. Get our timer going on that. So $8 if anybody wants one of the bigger ones. Pretty much got the same woods as I did for the other one.
I like the name of that Osage Orange, and it looks really cool too.
Yeah, I do too. It's almost bought out. I have like that. Well, I got one big piece and one regular piece, and that's all I got. I got to get me some more. I really like it as well.
Yeah, it looks like Space Miner. He says I'm not really participating, but I just binned a B mug. Right on. I got a B mug. Those are great, man. I love it.
Did you really? Awesome. Thank you, Space Miner. Cool.
I got a question for Space Miner. I've been, watching FG Stacker pretty regularly. I try not to miss anything he does. I find him very interesting, very cool, very nice guy. We've gotten kind of close, but he made something for you, Space Miner, and he sent it to you, and then he just received a package from you today, this morning. And I'm like, what? He didn't want to show the piece that he poured for you, Space Miner. And you guys are doing some kind of trade. I don't know what exactly is up between you guys, but whatever it is, we want to see, man. So Did you get your package yet, Space Miner? And will you be making a video soon? Let's hope. Fingers crossed, Space Miner.
Yeah, so I definitely got to hear your story before we get out of here tonight. Don't let me forget to ask you about what happened to you and your channel, because um, I didn't hear the story, and I know if I would have probably dug deep, I could have found it on one of your videos, but I was hoping to hear it directly from you. But I know you went from like a couple thousand or five, I don't know what, you were just flying through the subscribers, and then suddenly you were back down to like 100. I was like, what in the world happened? But
Of course, you're going to ask me that. My most favorite subject to talk about.
is it?
Oh, it looks like Space Miner says I dropped the mail call. So, yeah, I've been working all day. I haven't looked at YouTube since this morning. But wow, okay, cool. So the mail call's out. Right on, right on. I can't wait. You want suspense or me to tell you a preview? No. I want suspense. I'll go find it after this, man. Thank you, Space Miner. And also, I heard Space Miner's got a new Osmium round, and he was kind of hinting at that. So there's some more suspense from the Space Miner arena. And to get to your question, well, take care of your business, and then maybe we'll get into my channel.
Okay, yeah, and also always at any time through the night. I still got to put my ancient. I'll grab my ancient coin here in a second. So, at any time during the night, you can also buy it now. The special of the night, which is these buffaloes. Buy it now special. They're 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver, Golden State Mint buffaloes. And you can just type buy it now special and how many you would like. And you can get as many as you want at $36, or at least as many as I have available. And so there's that. And then there's also the ancient coin that I will show here in a minute that you can buy at any time as well.
I kind of want to see you do a data, like a spreadsheet, like a grid with your buy it now special price over the last 35 auction shows you've had, like on a graph, and then I want you to overlay the spot price of silver on top of that, and I want to see how close you are.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I mean, it's funny it's just funny to watch. Like, it's up $2, it's down $2, it's up $1, it's down $2. It's all over the board. But yeah, I follow it at the same price pretty much all the way through. It might vary a cent or two here or there, but it's pretty close. I round to the dollar, so there is that. I always just round to the dollar, so there's times when there'll be a few cent difference here and there.
Exactly. I want to like screen that cream off the top and see what it looks like. Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, no, you got to keep it even on a dollar. That's crazy. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah. Because I remember when you first started, it was like bin 28. It was like now it's up to what is it, 36?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's an $8 swing, and 35 showed that's 35 weeks, right?
Yeah, and it probably wasn't even that. I mean, yeah, I'd have to look. I know I was just in my stream the other night. I looked, and 3 years ago, the price has gone 170 some percent. I think it was 170% increase in 3 years in silver. And people all the time are just like, I hate so it never moves, never does anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, just kick the pants off of gold. If you go back 3 years, it walloped on gold. Now, you go back to 10 years and then gold's winning a little bit, but they go back and forth. Silver's not doing as bad as people make it out to be. If you started stacking a while back anyway. So
yeah, when I first started, that was like 2.5 years ago. And I think the cheapest I bought was at like 24.47 or something like that from JM Bullion. So yeah, I've seen a rise. I've seen $10 now. So yeah,
yeah,
and that's only like less than 3 years. Yeah, less than 3 years. So let's see. I'm kind of curious. Does anyone even care like what happened to my channel? Give us a thumbs up if you guys are out there and are interested in hearing that story. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah, I need to hear it anyway. So
no. I got no. We need we need crowd participation, or this is not going down.
we want to hear it, man. I need.
Actually,
Well, I got you here. I got to get the lowdown. So
I want more than thumbs up. Let's see. We got Broke Stacker right on. He's the first one. Hell yeah, Broke. You rock. You rock. Broke's out there. I know. I know that Space Miner is because he's dropping example links and links to what's that last one to? Oh, that's a preview link. I see. Okay. I need the 411 on that. So, well, with Space Miner, we got 3 thumbs up. See, he's all into it. And OC Stacker, he ain't giving us a thumbs up, but he still wants to know. And wow, is there anybody else out there that might be interested? Let's see. Let's see how many comments we can get in the chat feed tonight. Let's break a record, man.
all right, so I'm throwing up number 1. So from here on, we're gonna go in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 1 is this Antigua Barbuda Eastern Central Bank. It is a coin. It is 3 nines fine silver, 1 ounce in a new capsule. And we're going to start this off at $45. This is a beautiful piece.
Can you hold that closer? What's on the very? Is it a? Wow, I want to see that.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
You said Barbados, right? I was probably in the chat already. Let me look here. Oh no, not yet. Okay.
Barbuda.
Bar what?
Barbuda. Let's see. BARBUDA.
Is that
Buddha?
Is that Barbados for Barbados?
Barbuda for Barbados? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but
Huh, interesting. Let me see, get out of the comments and make you big. Oh, wow. Oh, Eastern Caribbean, okay. That's beautiful. Is that Hello Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth initials or something with the feathers? Wait,
that might be. I didn't know what that could be.
wait.
Or Eastern Central Bank, maybe.
Oh, Eastern Central Bank. Yes, you're right. ECCB.
Central Bank, ECCB. That's what it probably is.
No, I zoomed in and I only had half of that showing. Derp. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, that is really nice.
It's kind of pretty.
And what's on the front again? Yeah.
It's got the ship.
Oh.
Barrels of rum. It's called the Rum Runner.
Oh, that is sweet.
Right? Like how can you go wrong with this coin?
That is really nice, man. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you guys the 411. Hey, it looks like OC. He's got 5 thumbs up. Right on, OC. If somebody buys that, I'll tell you what happened to my channel.
You're awesome.
I told you I wanted more than just a thumbs up.
Cracking me up.
I gotta tease these guys a little bit. Come on now.
Right on. So you were working all day today, eh?
Yeah, I was just doing a bunch of shit around the house. Yeah.
Oh, just around the house. You still doing the where you're making things look basically art on buildings, like a finished artsy plastic.
Oh yeah, the faux finishing. Yeah, faux finishing I haven't done in a while. I do have some Venetian plaster I need to do. They had like a deck leak above a roof, and there's faux finishing. It's like a Venetian plaster on the ceiling, and I need to do that one of these days here soon. But yeah, I don't do a lot of that. I did years ago. I did. My sister had a business, and we went in. I was, it was just she and I, and we did hotels out here. We did RC Willie's, furniture stores, all that kind of bars. We did steakhouse. Yeah, it was kind of fun. We did a lot of very creative stuff. Make things look like what they aren't.
Yeah, I know, that's very cool. So broke. I know it's not you. I will put out, since I know you so well. You know, you're welcome to bid. I let other people that I know well. You know, if you want it and you're just waiting a few days for a paycheck, then you're definitely willing to go ahead and I'll hold it for you. But again, no worries if not.
Oh man, that's very very kind of you. Long live coins. You've done that for me, and I appreciate that. That's nice of you to extend that to people. You don't get that kind of a love and service anywhere else that I know of. Very very kudos, man. Very cool.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, with people I trust and I know they're good and I know Broke's good. So
That's what I'm saying,
hey,
man. Yeah.
there's another guy you can trust, Mr. Dub C. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey Dub, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Been a minute. The Dub's been doing. I've seen lives going by, flying by. I haven't been to many lately, but yeah, I'll get back over there one of these days. I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break from the YouTube thing, not watching as much, and
Yeah.
definitely not making as much content.
Yeah. No, understandable. It's good to take a little break every once in a bit, back off a little bit, and
So, Space Miner says that you can see the ocean contour on that coin from Barbudas.
that is nice.
How do you say you're a flat earther without saying you're a flat earther? Or wait, no. He's proven that it's round by the example in the coin. Hold on, I'm totally backwards on that. Uh,
You're really going at it tonight. I like it.
I got to vent, got to let it out a little bit here.
That's right.
Yeah, Space Monitor. I don't care what you are. If you're a round earther or a globe earther or a globe trotter or a flat earther, man, I'm on board. As long as that ship don't fall off a cliff, I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, Dub C has just got some amazing knowledge over there. It's always just baffling when I go watch him.
Oh yeah, I learned probably 3 new things every time I watch a Dub C live stream or video.
Right?
Yeah, man.
Things that I would have never even thought to think about. It just fascinating, just hearing him go on and on. It's like, wow, man, oh man, I would have never come up with that if it wasn't for watching Dub C. He said he just makes it up.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when you know so much about it, that's all you really got to do. Just start talking, right? I mean, sit down, crack open an IPA, and let her rip. Tater chip, man, go Dub. Hell yeah, he's natural, man. Did you know he's an appraiser?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he appraises ancient coins. I'm pretty darn sure. I think. I think he said that. Yeah, dude, you need to get to know Dub C a little better, man, because you guys you're running the same game, kind of. I mean,
Ha! I wish. That's
I wish.
the best compliment I've ever got right there.
No, I mean, you're all into the ancient coins. You know about things that most people don't know about.
Yeah. Well, I am trying to get him on my channel. It's like, pulling teeth trying to get him over here. I don't know.
Oh, he says not ancients. I'm sorry. I thought. My mind's scrambled. See, I've been watching too much YouTube, so that's why I got to back off, man. My brain got scrambled.
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna hopefully get him over here one of these days and have a chat with him. I'm looking forward to
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure, dude. That would be great, man. I bet that would draw a lot of folks. I know I'd like to watch that.
Cool. All right, so we are wound down there. I'm gonna count that down, and let's hear about it there, LBS.
Well, no, the coin didn't sell, man.
You're gonna be. Is that how you're gonna be? Am I gonna have to buy my own coin in here or something?
Yeah, I was thinking about buying it, but kind of strapped right now. But that's a beauty, man. Man, really, nobody's gonna pick that up. Dang, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And it's even got a curved globe on there. What I mean, that's a bonus. Oh shit! All right, maybe someone will buy the next one. What's up next, man?
What is up next? Up next, we have got these in for somebody else, and I got a few extra just in case. I thought they were kind of cool. I'm not really big on the shows and cartoons and whatnot, but I decided I'd pick up a couple extra of these Popeyes.
Oh, let's see.
These are coins, so this is Samoa 2024. It's from Fiji, actually. Popeye the Sailor Man, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. New capsule. It's a mintage of 2000 on this one, so there's not a lot of these out there.
Oh, that's Brutus. Okay.
Brutus and Popeye, yeah, kind of going at each other there. And I can't believe, so you've always been on your phone, but someone else was talking to me about that too. And they're like, well, I struggle seeing it on my phone. I'm like, what are you doing on your phone? How that would, I would struggle too to see it. I suppose it's hard to see on a phone. I'm always on a laptop generally when I'm on YouTube. So,
Oh yeah. Now I've used a laptop maybe an hour or two at the most in the last 2 years of being on YouTube with my
that's
channel.
crazy.
Every video I've ever made, every live stream, everything has been done on my phone. All my editing, everything, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
And
I don't.
you do so good, like you do awesome, but just with your phone, that's impressive.
Yeah, there's amazing how much you can do with the phone, and I bet if I got on a laptop and really like started looking, but it's hard for me to like just sit down at the desk and yeah, I don't know. I'm more like just wherever I am at the moment, just to go for it if I got a moment. That's about it.
Uh-oh. We got our first issue here. For some reason, my StreamYard is not letting me post that. It posted on YouTube, but it's not posting in the StreamYard chat, so I can't highlight it. I'm going to try it again. It says can't post comments to some destination. Oh, it's probably because I'm also trying to stream over to Instagram here too. I wonder if anybody's over there. Oh, Silver and Cigars is over on Instagram. Said hello. Hello, Silver and Cigars, if you're still over there.
So you're sharing with other platforms at the same time while you're streaming.
Yeah, I decided to go ahead and let it stream on Instagram too, and I don't know how it's going over there. I was gonna because that's what I don't know what it looks like over there, so I'm like, well, I'll just let it stream and then I'll go look at it later and see what it looks like. So that's how I'm gonna handle that. Because yeah, it's I don't know how that works. So how do you figure it out unless you try it? I guess.
So then you're paying for the basic StreamYard package.
Yeah, I pay enough that it gives me 1080p and doesn't put I gotta use my own sticker up there or whatever, my own logo.
It's amazing what they charge. Man.
It is.
I part of the reason me losing the channel was trying to be able to StreamYard. Somehow one of my channels, or I've had 3 or 4 different channels, and one of them was, I guess, linked to my regular channel, like a branding thing, and I don't know how that happened. It was weird. Like even like a year and a half ago when I first created a second, third, and fourth channel. Yeah, I would get. It was just strange, like communications about the other channel to that channel, and it's like YouTube scrambled my channels, and then I was trying to get onto StreamYard, and it wasn't working because it kept coming up that channel that I thought I deleted, what I did delete, but also at the same time I deleted my regular channel, which I had no idea I was even doing that, and I'm just lost in the fucked up world here. Sorry about the cussing,
Get
but
it out of here. You somehow
technology.
accidentally deleted it?
I've really I don't like technology anymore. You know what I want to do? I want to be able to push a button and do what the hell I want to do. It's like, why is it so freaking difficult? I spent like 2 weeks trying to figure out how to get these channels unlinked. And then finally I just said, oh, I'm going to remove this channel. And I did, but it sucked down I had 1,566 subscribers. I'd been working that on for 2 years straight. I mean, I put blood, sweat, tears, and a whole lot of other shit into that channel. And
Yeah.
man, yeah, talk about I'm in mourning. I'm going through grief. I've gone through the 7 stages of. Right now, I'm in the middle of IDGAF, IDGAF. You know, big time. I don't give up. And yeah, so I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Ouch, man.
It hurts.
I
It really.
thought something like figured they did something or something like that. I didn't know it was a wrong button pressed, man. That is hard right
Yeah,
there.
and then why does Google have anything to do with YouTube? You know, it's like I don't want to know. I don't care anymore.
I know, right? That's right. See that?
It's like, who is Google anyways, and why the hell are they controlling anything in my life? You know, and it's just like the browsers, all this crap. It's like, really, you really need to know this to be able to do something it should be so simple, you know? And yeah, so anyways, back to StreamYard. So I signed up right when this was happening for a trial offer, because I had to go to I was trying a different channel because it kept coming up the wrong channels. It would never come up my regular channel, and I wanted to StreamYard with Monday Night Metals, and I wanted to StreamYard. I wanted to be the host for Saturday Morning Showdown. I helped create these shows, and Vegas and Blue Collar love those guys, but they're getting all the glory, and I'm like just doing work and not getting any watch hours, and I'm just like, well, fuck, I want to get. So I'm trying to figure out the streamer, and then I went to EvMux, and I went to all these different streaming platforms. Same freaking problem. Google is pushing through the wrong channel to every streaming platform I tried. It was just ridiculous, man, and I got to the point where I was just. I'm just going to delete this channel and see what the hell happens. And that channel took that channel. And anyways, so StreamYard, I signed up for the 7-day free trial. 2 days after I signed up, they charged me $34.99 for a week. And I'm like, what the fuck? Immediately I went and I said, unsubscribe me. I don't want to pay. Give me my money back. They didn't send me an email back. And then, when you're trying to fill out these forms, it's like the forms don't even want to fill out. You have to do it like 3 or 4 times. And then just, you can't talk to anybody on the phone anymore.
Oh,
you can't. Right. There's nobody on the other end. There's no one there. And so it took like 3, 4, I got 4 charges. 3 more after that, $34.90 every week, and I kept sending them emails. Stop fucking charging me money, man. And so I'm like sour to the bone on all this crap. Anyways.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. Well, sorry to touch on such a touchy. I didn't realize it was quite that touchy, but
it's all right.
Sorry about that, man. That's interesting too, because I wouldn't have known. Like, you wouldn't think about Google being involved with YouTube, but now that you mention it, I remember I did have to, before you can even set up, you have to do that with Google. And boy, they got their fingers into a lot of stuff, don't they? When you
and why is that simple? It's like, and then you go to click on one of your accounts, and then all it says is remove account. That's it. It's like, so why do we go to a whole nother page where there's no other options, where it says options, options, arrow, options, you touch it, and then a page pops up, and then it says remove account. And it's like, that's your only option? It's like, you got to be a computer scientist to read this shit to understand what's happening, and it's not for the layman. It's not, man. So kudos to everyone out there that can figure out and navigate this stuff. I'm a technological idiot, whatever, and I paid my dues for it. But man, I don't know. I just yeah. I'm glad you asked. It does feel good to get some more of it out. I've been getting it out for a while. Like you said, I made some videos, and talked about it on some live streams. But yeah, if you guys can learn anything from this, me losing my channel and all that work,
Totally, Joe.
and it's not just a channel. But go ahead, you got to do an auction or something, and I'll talk more about. I'll talk about comments.
Yeah, sure. Let me say hello to 3D Woodworks. Welcome in, 3D. Thanks for stopping in. Great to have you. Space Miner's in at 37, and we're about down. Anybody else after that better get in, or he's gonna have it. We'll count it down when this runs through. Yeah, I mean, I am definitely gonna be careful around that because I'm quite surprised that it was that easy to do. I mean, that much work gone in one click, like no backups, no, undo, edit, undo. I mean,
Yeah, and where does it go really? I mean, come on, are you telling me really they just deleted off their whole? And then, oh man, it's so weird. I don't know that I go to YouTube Studio, I hit the plus sign on the top, and then it's got like all these pieces of videos. Well, it shows like the whole videos that I uploaded onto YouTube, but I thought, oh great, at least I have content I can use again. But no, when I upload those through Studio, and that's the only way I can even access these things, is it comes up like half the video, or photos aren't available, so it won't upload, because I've deleted photos that I used in the video and all this kind of weird stuff. So it's like, I thought, that's why you're getting some of this chopped up weird stuff you guys might see, 2-year-old or year and a half old or year old. I'm slowly kind of going through it, see if there's anything salvageable at all. But what gets me the most, it really hurts, is all the comments from I was up to 1.9 thousand videos. Okay. And I did that in 2 years. That's a lot of videos a day, man. So, and that's shorts. And I did a lot of shorts. Don't get me wrong. Probably about 70% shorts, but still a lot. And all those comments that everybody made on all my videos, and then all the comments that Liberty Bleeds Silver, the original channel, made on everyone's videos that I ever watched. And I've literally watched tens of thousands of the community's videos. That's all I've been watching for the last 2.5 years. I don't really watch anything else. I don't watch TV. I don't watch the news. I just watch freaking YouTube. And so that's what I've been doing for 2 years. All those comments that I put out, and all the comments that people bestowed upon me, and they're so kind and to give their time to watch my video, that's all gone, dude. How jacked up is that? I feel so bad. I don't even know what to think or feel about any of this. I'm just like, I'm lost, dude. I'm sailing off the edge of the cliff with Space Miner. He's at the helm, and we're going down, dude. We're going. The mist is rising, and the ship is sinking, man, off the edge, bro.
Wow. Well,
hey, Silverboard Blues is here. What's up? N3D Woodworks. You said hello to 3D. Good to see you, man. Well, everybody's just stunned out there. Nobody's saying nothing. Are you guys alive? Come on, man. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying the story.
Silverboy Blues, great to see you. Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, we're just hearing about Liberty Bleeds and an accidental button that he pushed, and man, oh man, talk about just one wrong step taking away that much work, effort, and my goodness.
And get this. So that happened a month ago, and I had YouTube Premium on that account. If you make another account on YouTube, you don't get YouTube Premium on that one. They want to sell you YouTube Premium on each channel you make. So it's like, wow, okay. So now I'm paying for Premium because I just got dinged on my credit card. Saw the statement, and I'm like, oh, I see. So my channel's gone, but you're still charging me money to have it. What? What?
You know the FBI is holding on to all your, it's still out there. It's definitely recorded somewhere in the.
Why did you say FBI? Come on, bro. CIA, okay? I'm upper echelon. We're talking CIA, bro.
Yeah.
The FBI.
You don't want to have it. That's for sure.
Come on, somebody's got a laugh out there. Can I get a laugh emoji? Somebody, please break the silence. Oh, wait, here we go. We got damn, that stinks. I'm so thank you, Silverboard Blues. It really does suck, man. Liberty, that's a good sad story. We'll have to contact the captain and have a send off. Yeah. I don't know what to do, but I'm just still like trying to dig through it. And LBS, is it something I have experienced too back when? Oh wow, lots of people are talking now. Right on. Back when I got divorced.
Here we
oh,
go.
oh shit, dude. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to laugh. 3D Woodworks. But yeah, it feels it's like a death, man. Yeah, divorce is kind of like a death too, right?
Oh, divorce is can be worse. I mean, in some
Yeah,
cases,
because you're still alive.
yeah, and it's like my parents got a divorce, and we before the divorce, my like the two sides of the family. You know, you got your mom's side, my mom's side, and my dad's side, and they, you know, everything was great. You know, every Christmas, whatever, you know, you'd get together and lovey-dovey. Well, after the divorce, man, it was just like ridiculous amounts of hate. Mandy's Candy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Oh man, I asked for laughter emojis at the wrong time. Silverboy Blues, I am so sorry. My condolences. Yeah, on your brother passing. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I've I've lost some really important people in my life, and it's not easy, buddy. Um, I tell you, it gets better, but I'm not gonna lie to you like everybody else does.
that's
Just
it.
stay strong, dude. That's all you can do. Stay strong and know that your brother would want you doing that for him. Okay, man.
I
Please.
agree. I think that's about the best words you could say. I second that. And yeah, that's the, you know, there's nothing people can say to make it better. Sometimes just time is the best thing. But yeah, just you having life, you know, that's something to keep in mind, and keep your head up for sure.
Yeah, man. Oh, wow.
And
Oh, this life is a trip. I'll tell you that.
I know he's even got, you know, Silverboy Blues has got some other things going on. So y'all keep these guys in your thoughts, and you know, it's hard stuff. So I know, and we all have that, you know, and then we try to come out here and act like everything's great, but yeah, we all struggle through stuff, and sometimes it seems to all hit at once. It seems to be happening to Silverboy Blues, and that's really tough. So
Yeah.
and then something like what happened to you is just crazy. I mean, this is way more of a story than I was expecting.
It kind of pales in comparison to losing somebody, man. I'm so sorry,
Well, for
Silverboy
sure.
Blues. Amen to you, brother, and your family. And yeah, just stay strong. That's all you can. That's all we can do. Through all these life hardships that we go through, you know. Sometimes I feel, wow, you know, does the joy outweigh the pain? And huh, yeah, that's a deep one. I don't know, man. Uh, Sometimes I wonder. Some days I feel good. Some days I feel bad. And yeah, it's
I
really
know.
tough when you lose someone that's very close to you.
Yep.
Boy, I tell about a struggle. You know, when yeah, it's like I don't know. I lost my daughter, and
No, but
uh,
oh god.
yeah, talk about feeling like the biggest failure on the planet, man. It's yeah, you put on a smiling face every day when you're literally dying inside. You don't even know why you're here. It's
Oh,
crazy.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I did not even know that. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. It's been almost 3 years, but I gotta tell Silverboy Blues. People say, "Oh, it gets better as time goes on." No, it doesn't get better. It just hurts longer, and that's the God truth right there. It just hurts longer. But I'd hopefully your brother lived to a decent age, and you guys had a good, close relationship. And what I do with my daughters, I let all those memories float into my mind, you know, and I live them again the best I can. And that's all we can do when we lose somebody, is just remember them and honor them by being what you hope is a better person. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and there's nothing that can be said about that stuff, and you know, sometimes it's better not to say anything. I don't know. I know that, I think that those that love us and that pass on would want us to not hold all the pain as we do, and as much as it hurts. How they would say if they were here, don't let it get you down. I mean,
yeah,
when we have that life, and we gotta do the best we can with that. And I know when I was a kid, and nothing like when you're a kid, it can be frustrating and hard too when your parents get divorced, but it's nothing like when you if you lose your wife or your kid, or that's a whole deeper level that I haven't experienced. I know when I was young and going through lots of that stuff, of course you turn into a bad kid and do bad things. And I remember, being kind of younger and thinking, it's not worth it, and just get out of here and this and that. But boy, I in this latter part of my life, God really helped to show me the great parts about life too. Like I ended up getting a wife who I was really skeptical about women after my mom left and didn't say anything, and just was like the love just stopped, and there was no explanation, and so I was pretty hurt there, and I thought women are just kind of like that. And I watched my brother get a divorce, and a lot of people around me get a divorce, and I was just kind of a mind thought about women that was not I still liked them, and I used them, but it wasn't a healthy outlook on them.
yeah,
And then I
yeah.
got a wife
My
who,
parents got divorced when I was like 11, 12 years old. It took a while, but yeah, it's it's like the family just gets torn apart. It seems like a lot of people are doing it these days. It seems like it's almost commonplace. It will definitely happens more than people staying married. And yeah, my wife and I, we've stayed married, and yeah, I tell you what, after you lose your babies, it's not just me, my whole family, my wife, my boys, we all lost, our princess. And yeah, but it's boy, it takes a toll all the way around in every way, every moment. Um,
yeah, I mean
it's
that even makes it hard in the moments where something you are happy, and
yeah,
then you look over and it all sinks back in, and that's just hard and never ending. I can't
yeah, yeah, it really is. It's yeah, it's yeah. Well, that's a lot to unpack. What a show.
Yeah, sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to do that all, but it's just what happens. If it's what's needed, it's what's needed, and I let it out, and I wish that I could be a better friend and make all of you feel better, but I know that's not how it works. But
Oh. Well, you know what? It does work actually. Um, and you being there is the support that all your friends need, and that the same goes for me. Boy, I tell you, this YouTube, getting so into it, involved with it, really, it gave me the escapism that I needed to get through some really really difficult times. I mean, every day is just like I said. The pain doesn't really go away. It's more the duration is longer, really. But you need to find something that you can focus on, that so you're not always in that bad space dwelling on feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sorry for your family, feeling like a failure, feeling like all those things that come along with losing someone that you were supposed to be there for. And yeah, it's helped me a lot. And and I didn't, when I first started the channel, I'd mentioned my daughter, but I didn't say about her passing or anything. And I was just like, that's such a downer. I would never really want to tell anybody. It's like, that's weird. But after a while, you start to get really close to people, and then you feel like you're kind of hiding a secret.
yeah,
And but it's a secret, but it's not a secret. It's ah, I
no,
it,
I
it
under I can
yeah,
understand that, man.
yeah. But I tell you what, people have helped me through this, and they don't even know. And how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
Man, I thank you all, everyone out there who's, like I said, I lost all those comments and all those great. What's kind of cool though is I look out if I type in Liberty Bleeds Silver, and I see all the people. I search it on YouTube, all the people that made videos because of my channel, because I sent them stuff, they sent me
Yeah.
stuff. We did a trade or whatever happened. We met up, we hung out. But yeah, all that is still out there, so it's not like it's a total loss. And I did enjoy. I don't know, man. Maybe someday I delve. People are like, oh, you can get your channel back. Maybe if you, oh, what am I gonna do? Hire a freaking computer scientist? I don't know. I am gonna contact YouTube though. Now that I realize they're charging me, and I'm gonna see if I can't get. Say, well, if you're charging me, what are you charging me for? And can I have it back? Could you just please hand it back? Thank you very much. Put a lot of work into it. I don't know why you're partnered up with Google, but whatever.
Well, since we're on this subject, there's this exclamation point up on Instagram. So I go check this message and it says Instagram has disconnected the stream. They currently disconnect streams after 1 hour for most users. If you want to continue streaming on Instagram, you can remove this destination from the stream and re-edit it. It's like, what in the world?
Now, so you would have to maybe be like if you were chatting back and forth with someone, but that sounds like difficult to be able to run a couple of different platforms at the same time and still. Because I'll get on sometimes, and there'll be like one or two people in comments, and I'm like, wow, this auction has only got 2 people, but they're talking about lots of other people. I'm like, what are they talking about these people? And they're on Instagram, or they're on, I don't know where they're from, but
Right.
It's like, well, they're not in this chat. How come they're talking about them? But I didn't realize that could happen. And then they're like ignoring me. They're ignoring the 2 people that are on YouTube, and it's just like, I don't know. It gets, that gets kind of big. It almost seemed like you would need to have another person like kind of watching back and forth, and that sounds like a lot to handle.
That is, yeah. In case and it's probably not good for like this auction, or I guess I thought, well, maybe they'll see and just come over to YouTube if they're interested in anything.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
So, there's lots of comments being shared in the comment section that I would like to highlight them all, but I don't know, since they're so sensitive, I'm not going to, but I appreciate you guys sharing what you're sharing. And, if anybody wants to talk more, email me and we'll get in touch. And, that's, yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's lots of great, nice comments. You guys are awesome. There's so much love and support in this community, and I felt it, and I appreciate it all. Thank you guys so much. Yeah.
And and you were saying, Liberty Bleeds, like all the people that you don't really know, and they're out there, and how much they've helped you. And I was just gonna add to that, they would even more if they could, like if they heard that, they would just say, and then all the more, like if we could even, I mean, there's good people out there that want to help and want to relieve that pain, and I, maybe that's a good thing to take away from these types of things is that there are some good people that feel that and wish they could remedy it. And I don't know, I know it doesn't fix it, but
yeah, no, but it definitely helps it, that's for sure. It's good. I've only had a few friends in my life, like friends that and that was even when I was younger. After you get married and you have kids, it's like, friends, what? What are friends? I know that's not the case for everyone. Some people all maintain friendships for their whole lives, and that's very rare and extraordinary and beautiful. But I haven't had many people like that in my life that stayed the whole time. And that's just part of growing up and being alive. People move on. They travel to different places. All kinds of things can happen in our lives. But so yeah, and coming on YouTube, it's like it's really easy to be able to hang out with a lot of friends. You can learn about a lot of people and share a lot of experiences, very conveniently. Excuse me. And then I have actually met people through YouTube, quite a few actually. Living in Las Vegas is cool because a lot of people like to come visit here, and yeah, so I've made some real life friends. You know, like I got Vegas Stacker. He lives here in town. He's become a good friend. Blue Collar Stacker out in Florida. He's been here like 6 times now in the last year, about a year now. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, so man, it's nice to have people that I can like talk to, and I just shared it with them maybe a month ago. You know that our daughter passed, and but like I said, it's just something that you don't really like to talk about because they're gonna I want to be a bummer, and I this is for entertainment, and yeah, we do, sometimes life is just it's hard, and you need to talk about it with your close friends, and that's why I kind of find this is it's more like friendship than like business or entertainment. I mean, it's kind of everything. Like for instance, you're doing the auctions. That's awesome. I've done auctions, and I'm nothing like what you've been doing. You're amazing, and I really enjoy yours. And I've purchased quite a few pieces from you, which is some of my most favorite pieces I've picked up from you because you have quite the awesome assortment. But it's not just about business, and it's not just about entertainment. It is about making connections with other people and learning to trust people.
Yeah. Yep.
So it is a good thing. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I've kind of spent too much time on it. I get really absorbed, and when I really go after something, I really go after something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm just kind of taking a cut back here, and yeah, I'm sharing a little more that I have shared in the past, and yeah, I don't know. I just uh, yeah, I'm kind of just going through it, man. And thanks for having me. It's been fun.
I'm so glad you said yes. I really appreciate having you over here and enjoy it. And now that we've had this conversation, I'm especially appreciative of it, knowing what you're going through and that you still manned up and came over here and to help me out. And that's amazing. Liberty
Oh,
bleeds, and
oh, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. No, I enjoy you a lot, and yeah, you've hung out with me since back in the day when you first started. Yeah. Oh man,
yeah.
I still got that wood pinger.
Did I send you a wood binger?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
did.
Good. Yeah, and we got two bids on this particular coin. So this one was one of my crack out coins that I did. So it was at one time graded an MS70. Um, so I'll send this little card along with it. And what's funny about this coin, or interesting about it, is when I got it, there was no, it was an MS70, and there was no um, milk spot on it. But over time in the slab, you can go see it. Before I took out of the slab, there's that little milk spot there on the right, and that formed in the slab. So they gave it an MS70, but then a little bit later it formed that milk spot. So that is a possibility. Just so you know, and it's not the only one that I've gotten like that they grade and then a milk spot ends up popping up. But not that it's a big deal, right? But anyway.
So I have an SAE that I purchased from SGT's auction like a long time ago, and it has a milk spot on it. And his camera that wasn't the greatest, and I didn't really see it, notice it. But when I got it, I was like, wow, this milk spot's pretty nasty. If I could have seen that better, I wouldn't really bought it. So it's really cool that you like mentioned that, and I think he did mention that. I'm pretty sure he did. But anyways, now
And it,
this isn't a graded case. The one I purchased from him. Does the milk spot affect the value, and can the milk spot happen after it's graded? And how do
yeah.
you know?
See, that's what happened to this coin. Was just that I got it from a place. It was like a monthly. You get a coin every month in the mail, and it's MS70, and it looked, there was no milk spot, and so obviously when they put it in, it was an MS70. There was no milk spot, but over time, yeah, the milk spot shows up. So it's definitely something that happens over time, and can you can purchase it and have it looking perfect, like literally perfect MS70, and then that big milk spot forms there. So yeah, that is a thing, and it's not. I've had a few coins with milk spot, and one coin that I had. In fact, it's even in my box here, in my deep stack. and it was a spider, a Australian spider. And when I got it, it was like perfect. Like, I couldn't see anything on it. And then like now, if it's got like somebody coughed on it or something, there's all these tiny little spots all over that have showed up suddenly. It's not milk spots, but it's something else. Like,
yeah, it's that mist rising up from the ocean cliff.
all right, you're counting that baby down. I believe we got the broke on
Broke
top.
at 39.
Thank you both for your bids, Space Miner and the broke stacker. Have you been doing any more silver pours, broke? I know you've been pouring copper. You got any other silver done, or are you still enjoying the copper, or what's going on over there with you, broke? Oh, let me do it over here. Sold, broke stacker. Thank you very much, broke. $89.
Hey, LLC, I'm going to step away just for like 30 seconds. I'll be right back, man.
You bet. Broke stacker at 39. Thank you very much. All right, up next, we've got. Yes. This is the combo pack. So this is the COA for the Libertad coin. Well, let's just look at this. Look at the stats here. Coin specification: year 2023, country Mexico, metal 39 silver, weight 1 ounce, diameter 40 millimeter, edition limit 799. This coin has undergone a specialized private modification to its original state, distinctly altering its appearance, uniqueness, and collectability. So Dusk and Dawn, this is a play off of the movie From Dusk Till Dawn, and this is a package sale, so you're going to get this coin, Dusk and Dawn. This coin is number 90 out of 799, and let's see here. So yeah,
that's seriously sick.
It is. It's really nice, and so is this side. Is cool. I'm not big on colorized coins, but I do like this one. And so yeah, it's from Dusk and Dawn, and it's a playoff from Dusk Till Dawn, which is the other half of this combination pack. Is a limited edition vinyl set. It's a gatefold, 2 records, and a gatefold sleeve, and it as well is limited. 4133 out of 5,500. And so if you were to go get this pack on your own, you wouldn't beat this price that I'm coming up here with. So if you buy this particular combo, you'll get the double record that's limited edition, as well as this Libertad. Number 9.
I'll tell you what, you better stop calling that a colorized coin, because that's a blood spattered coin. I don't know. You better check your eyes while you're at it.
Yeah, that's the vinyl is actually blood splattered as well. It's like a clear vinyl with blood red spots, kind of. It's pretty sweet.
That's so cool, man. My wife and I just picked up some Kanye West albums for my son, who bought a phonograph about 6 months ago for his birthday yesterday. So
awesome.
Yeah, he's got all those different colorized vinyls, and they're fun, man. He's got some that look like rainbow and holographic, and it's like cool, man.
Dude, vinyl is awesome. I love
it. It is. Have you seen Jack White from the White Stripes? He's that record company.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go in. You can actually record. Hold on, let me get back here. Did I lose you? No, you're there. Okay. You can actually go into it. I think, where is it? Like Chicago or something? I don't know where it is. Somewhere in the Midwest. And yeah, you can go and record music and have it put out on an EP the same day.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you're talking about yeah, that Jack White. Okay, yeah, I was thinking somebody else. No, yeah, I have some of his. In fact, I have some of my coolest. He's got these. There was two suitcases. They're like they're made to look like an old record player, but and there's one. The oldest one is wood, and you open it up, and it's like you're opening up an old record player. You know how they would have them in the like a suitcase looking thing back in the day.
Yeah, like the Victorola.
Yeah, and so and I have the wood one is the older one, then they have a metal one that's a little bit more modern. And they went, but he went back and found a bunch of old recordings that hadn't been put out on vinyl, and he put them out on vinyl in the limited edition. I got those. They were not cheap, but they are very cool. And I do play some of them like old songs that are like recorded into a tin can, basically, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes I open my spinning bins with those old songs. So they're
Right on. That's cool. Yeah, I like old music, man. Especially the old recordings. Something about that sound. It just sounds good, man.
yep. So that's what the records look like on this one if you open it up. But yeah, this is still sealed. So and it is limited number. Yep, 4133 out of 5,500.
Well, that's not too many. Right on.
No, yeah, and it's like a velvety when when you open it up, it's like a velvet feel. So pretty cool.
Yeah, that Libertad, that combo was so. How much? You see, 2023 Libertad, Dusk and Dawn, from the movie, of course. So that's the soundtrack of the movie, I imagine.
Yep.
And then 2 record shrink wrap, limited, just $200, and it's a Libertad. So that's yeah. So that's pretty good deal, man.
Yeah,
If you're
you
yeah.
won't you won't find it any cheaper out there. I mean, you can find it a lot more expensive. But yeah, it's like a cool sheen. Like I don't know how you explain it, but it's like a kind of almost a velvety feel to it, and then check out the okay. I have to move this over. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, your prices have always been very fair, and I like how a lot of you. I remember a few of the auctions I've been to where you would actually look it right up online and check a few different outlets and see what they're charging, and
Yep.
you always had them beat by a couple bucks, man.
Look at the gatefold when you lay it open.
Oh, let me go back. I'm in the chat here.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone. Hold on. Let me go.
I'm gonna go full screen for a second, and I'll bring you back. That's awesome. Oh no, did I lose him? I didn't mean to kick him out. I lost him. Or else maybe he fell off, but yeah, we lost him. But anyway, so this is the gatefold opened up. It is pretty sweet. And then obviously that's the one that I have that is open. All right, let me lock that back in. Hopefully we get him back. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see what do we got for chat. You're killing me with the Libertad. SPBN. Comic book velvet. There you go. That's what it probably is. The English is real. Yeah, it's don't want to bottle it all up, that's for sure. Did I boot you?
No, I pushed the wrong back button.
Oh, let's not go down that road again.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
all right, I am going to count that down. Did you see the did you get to see the inside of that gatefold, Liberty?
I did. I saw it. Yeah, that was pretty freaking cool, man.
It is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
Dawn
count.
of the Dead. Those were who was the guy that made those movies? Wes
Quentin
Craven.
Tarantino? Oh, uh well, I think this was Quentin Tarantino. I don't know if he's maybe some. I think that's a Quentin Tarantino as well, right? Like he did Pulp Fiction and I think From Dusk Till Dawn.
I
And
remember there was like yeah, it was Quentin Tarantino. You're right. I'm pretty sure there was like a hotel out in the middle of the desert, or like a hotel, like a bar, like a saloon with like dancing girls. Yeah.
yes, yeah, and I when I watched it, I had no idea that it was gonna turn all weird. So talk about
Oh.
a shocker. I was
Oh
like,
yeah. Yeah, that dude, he'll take you on a ride and then spit you back out upside down, dude. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
no doubt.
Let's see, has anybody else rolled in here? We've got Silver Boy Blues. Call and share with those in anger feelings. Ellis can give you my phone number. All right, thank you, man. Bottle up causes problems in your most important relationship. Yeah, yeah, man. Not kidding about that. Oh, Space Miner's still here. He's a comic book velvet. Are my comments old? Oh yeah, that okay. No, we got Silver Boy Blues just commented. Yeah, that movie fooled me too, for sure. Uh,
Okay, so here we have. I don't know if you know, Broke, but or Liberty, but 3D Woodworks is making my channel rounds here for me.
who
So
is making?
3D Woodworks.
Oh man,
He's got some good stuff going on over at his shop over there. And so, yeah, he's making my channel rounds as well. And he's got it stamped LLC number 5. So the first 3 were not numbered, but 4 and 5 are numbered. They'll be numbered from now on out, and they come with this COA. So this is number 5. This one is not toned. So number 4 is available and it is toned, and this is number 5 and it is not toned. So
those are awesome, man. I haven't been to his channel in probably a couple 2-3 weeks, but I was watching him pretty regularly. Yeah, I've seen he's done some really different type of pours. He actually poured into a piece of wood, like he carved out. I thought that was really interesting.
yeah, we were talking about that too. I like that idea. In fact, in this ring is from him as well. He makes nice coin rings. This is a 64 quarter, I believe. Yeah, 64 quarter, 1964 quarter, and it's from Denver. There's a little D mint mark on it as well. I thought that was cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to get a coin ring. Maybe I'll treat myself to a Christmas present this year. Maybe a birthday present if I make some more money.
Nice. Yeah, that's I got a couple good coin ring makers in my channel. I like them both. They both do really good work. We got
Yeah, I remember
3D
watching
Works is
J.
doing good, and then JT. Yep.
Yep, I was gonna say JT Coin Rings is the first one that I knew of that made him that I watched his
Yep.
content, and
Yep.
then 3D Woodworks. But yeah, I like 3D Woodworks because I watched some of his older stuff, and he used to just be doing the woodworks, like building tables, and he got the shop and all that, and very cool. Reminds me of home, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, and a very creative, crafty guy, and it's no wonder he took like a fish to water to pour in silver. I haven't. I've messed up my first little crucible full. The first time I tried, and I haven't even done anything since. I poured a little bit of copper, like eight rabbits, and that's about it, really. But I want to get into it. I picked up a whole bunch of stacked up propane, so I'm doing good there. And I just need to I need to get some time, and before it gets too hot, summer's coming, so I got to get cracking at it, man. It's fun. I'm just a total beginner, man. Total newbie to it.
Those rabbits you did were pretty sweet, I must admit. I'm not a huge copper guy, but I really like those rabbits, no doubt.
Oh, thank you, man. Well, yeah, I figured, you know what? Let's try copper because it's cheaper. If I screw
Oh,
up, it's not that big a deal, But yeah, no, everything I've poured I have some overflows in the back, and I'm just pushing them down into sand. It's not, the flask. It's not a 3-dimensional. It's, and the backs are always big and fat and pregnant. And I got to sand them down just to be able to stamp something on there. Well, I did notice the stamping on the edge of that round, that long-lived coin
yeah.
round. That's beautiful. So he must have had to put that in a vise, and he probably had to turn it, or he's tilting the. It's not easy to stamp, man.
It is not on its edge like that. He actually showed me how he did it. He was kind of holding it. He had a pad underneath of it and holding it on its edge and just doing it like that. I was pretty impressed. And he does a really good job. It's nice and neat stamping and everything. And yeah, for my channel, like taking that much effort and making it look that nice is just like I'm really thankful that he was willing to make my channel rounds for me. And I don't think anybody else would probably put the time and the effort into getting them as nice as he's making them. So I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, you can see the passion in his work. That's for darn sure, and he did a beautiful job. Now I'm wondering, do you happen to have the antiqued one? We can do a side by side.
Yeah, let me go grab it. I've been running that on the spinning bin over here. Which
3D Woodwork says JT is a master. Yeah, that's for sure, man. You probably watched him and learned. So I'll bet you did. 3D. I just started 3D printing. I got some glow in the dark coin stands that are pretty close to right on. Yeah, in that 3D printing, you can do, casting out of the 3D. That's what FG Stacker does, and he's done like portrait things. Did you guys see the lady he did, the silver woman in silver with her hair like all like pinwheeled out, like it's blowing in the wind? Like he poured me a couple of pieces too, and they're really flat. And yeah, he does that with 3D printed cards that he pushes into the foundry sand, that Petrobond or whatever they call it.
Wow, very cool. No, I have not been over to his channel here, but I'll have to go check it out. I've been there. I subscribed to him, but I haven't watched his stuff lately. So did you see these side by side?
Oh, let's see. Let me zoom in. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a toughie.
Right?
I like them both. That's cool.
Right. Yep. Have you seen my new ancient coin B? My new B? So this is an Ionia Ephesus B pour. So it's modeled after the.
Hey! Well, watch how you talk to me. All right. Say that again slowly. Long lived?
Yes. No, I'm sorry. I'm around here trying to find something.
Oh, I was just messing with you. I thought I offended you for a second. Oh shit. That antique is dope. Yeah, that is definitely, man. But I'm always torn between the antiques and the super shinies, man, and of course the toners. I don't know, man. It's like I want one of everything. You can't just have one of one or one of There's 3 different finishes out there.
Yeah. So this is the original ancient. I don't know if you can see. I'll show you. So this is what it's modeled after.
Oh, dude, he did a bang job.
Right? I mean, how cool, how close they look to the original. So this coin is like, 2,500 plus years old. And,
wow.
And it's cool that it's got the Greek. So this is the E, obviously. It's epsilon in Greek, I guess is what they say. And then they have this phi sign. Come on there. Zoom. Okay. So yeah, and then we have this phi sign, and so E and F for Ephesus. And Ephesians, the Ephesus is what the Bible, when they wrote the book to the Ephesians, that was to Ephesus. And Ephesus had a great big temple, and they had the goddess Diana in there. And so in the Bible, the Romans called the goddess Diana, and the Greeks called her this right here. This is a modern coin made after Diana. The Greeks called her Artemis.
Ah.
And so this is a modern coin made after that goddess and Artemis, and it has her shooting a bow and that stag in the background. And the stag was a representation of, the wildlife, and supposedly she was, connected with nature and being what do you call it? What do you call it when you have lots of offspring and things are being born? Blah blah blah. Anyway, that's what she was known for.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I can't think of the word either. But yeah, I know what you're saying. But she's. You said it right there. You said being. She is being.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
that's nothing says nature more than the honeybee.
Yep. And seeing this, so she was supposedly born under this date palm tree, and it was right there. Not virginity, but come on, somebody in the chat help me out here. Fertility, thank you, broke, thank you, driving me nuts. So it was very fertile was the idea. So, and then it says, I kind of find it cool that you can read these ancient Greek words. So it's 2,500 years ago, and the P is just like in Russian, the P is an R. So we've got O-R-A, and that is an S. It's just kind of backwards looking, but that's supposed to be an S. It's just the swirls are a little different, kind of backwards, but O-R-A-S. And the Y is kind of like U, or Rasu, and then this is an L. The teepee looking thing is an L, or a Suloi, OX, or a Suloi. Anyway.
It almost looks like runes.
Yep. Well, that's ancient as well. But yeah, so anyway, so that's what it's modeled after. Went on a side trail there. But yeah, so we both got the ancient Ephesus B. This the same day. I received my ancient coin in the mail. He had just received his ancient coin in the mail. Plus, he bought this mold so he could pour them all in the same day. And so it all kind of happened. And it worked out pretty cool.
Cool.
All right, we're going to count that down. In Marsh, welcome in. Good to see you. Very cool. Whoa, lost my camera. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
My camera is on freeze mode. Come on here. I have to shut it off. Well, my camera is locked up.
Oh, bummer. I'm running out of juice, so I finally found the right cord for my battery pack. So yeah, I got down to dangerously low levels. Maybe I did it too.
Okay, there's that. There's that.
3D Woodwork says that was a totally epic day too. So he really enjoyed making those. That's awesome. So cool
Yeah,
when a collaboration and a project just falls right into perfect place, man. You guys
and
really enjoy.
yeah, all the stuff that happened with between us and that deal was like it was kind of mind-boggling. So yeah, that was one of those type of events where everything just happened perfectly.
Sounds like some fertile magic.
Nah, there you go. All right.
Let me
So
tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above. Come on, LLC.
you're nailing it, man. Let's get your guitar out and
Ah, man, that was your cue. And a thing called love. You're not singing for me, LLC. I'm going to get you again, all right?
I'll
Be ready.
sing.
Be ready. It'll be a classic. You'll know the words. Yeah, that was fun playing guitar on one of your shows, man. That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. We'll have to get you back.
The
Do it
only
again.
thing that it's not cool about it is it sounded like crap. The StreamYard, I tried to like back in the day, tried to play around with it and did like made up my own like StreamYard. Nobody could watch except for me, and I played it back and it sounded bad. And when I played the auction back that we did that night, when I opened up the show with the intro,
Yeah.
I played it back. It sounded like crap, man. It's just the streaming services. It says stream live music. It says like they advertise. It's a good way to put your music out there. But no, if your music is going to sound like that, nah. Unless if you're patching into computers with all the editing software and you're getting a signal. Now, okay, that I would say, but like live music, just right there as a microphone to pick up the sound, it's awful. So
Didn't quite.
yeah,
I didn't think it was so bad, but I mean, I'm sure you would know better. But okay, we got hold up here. Silverboy Blues. I'm sorry, I was not paying enough attention. And he said, "Yeah, LLC, I'll bet on it." Was that my channel round? You still interested in that, or was that the right one? Silver Spurs 420. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm not sure if I've seen you in here, so welcome into the Beehive. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so get back to me on that Silverboy Blues if you wanted. Was that for my channel round, and do you still want it? Nobody else bids, so you'd have it at the auction price, $75.
well, congratulations if you picked that up, Silverboy Blues. Right on, man.
Yeah, and sorry I missed you.
Silver Spurs 420. I think I've seen this person a couple of times. Welcome to LLC's show. Yeah, I haven't been out much, but Silver Spurs, yeah, that I've just last week or two, I think I've seen you around a little bit in live streams in the community.
Yeah, I've seen him here lately in the community. I don't know if I've seen him in here, but I do appreciate you stopping in for sure.
And Marsh, good to see you. Right on. Welcome back.
In Marsh, indeed. Okay, so we are gonna put this. This one is colorized. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm not usually getting too many. I've got 2 colorized coins in this one, don't I? Oh, I guess the one's blood splattered, as Liberty said, so it doesn't count as colorized. But okay, so oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, let me hold on 1 second.
Is he chugging spinach?
Yes.
But he's got his mouth open and the pipe is still in his mouth. I always thought that was such an amazing feat, Like, yeah, he's a badass. He really is.
Indeed. I don't do many cartoons or colorized, but this one somehow made the list, so I did think it was kind of cool as well. There's only 2,000 minted, so it is limited.
Yeah, definitely. I'm 59 years old, so Popeye was, he was big when I was young. When Saturday morning cartoons, and actually he was before my age, really.
I was gonna say he's a little before me, but I still watch. So they'd still throw it up every once in a while.
Oh yeah, man, and I, like just like Felix the Cat, Okay, so yeah, that was a little before my time, like maybe 5 years or 8 years or something. But yeah, still, all those cartoons, but because there wasn't like a whole lot back in those days.
Yeah.
It's not like now. There's just like tens of thousands of different cartoons. Back in those days, there was maybe hundreds of different cartoons.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Silverboy Blues. I'm getting you that right now. Channel round number. Did you want the number 5 or the number 4? One last question, and it's all yours. So the one that I had up before I showed Liberty, it was just the non-toned, which is the one that I have up for the auction is the non-toned number 5. But since I showed the other one as well, you can also have number 4. It is toned.
Oh man, the excitement! Can we get a drum roll? Can we get a drum roll? He's got to choose right now between tone or super shiny. It's actually antiqued. It's not like Tony, but so is antiqued? Is that where they do the liver of sulfur and then maybe they just kind of polish, or like 3D would have polished the a little bit off to like give it a little depth? Is that what antiquing is?
Good question. One of you pourers out there would have to fill me in on that. I'm not sure.
Oh, Silverboy Blues, he says, "Well, I didn't tell my age usually, but now I feel I must confess I'm right there with you, LBS." Oh yeah, yeah, I'm getting up there, man. And yeah, congratulations, we made it this far, buddy. Oh yeah. Space Miner, we got the drum roll. There you go. Oh, and 3D Woodwork says yes. So, yeah, that's liver of sulfur, and he's kind of polished the high points a little bit. They rub some of it off, give it that, so you're getting like all the layers. I guess number 5, the super
Perfect.
shiny. Ooh,
Perfect. Yep.
ooh, got to figure how to keep that one that way, and then I'll have to buy the other type next time. Well, as long as you got one of those $5 jars of that Easy Est, you just drop it in, man. It'll stay shiny.
Right. Yeah, I keep my stuff that I don't want toned in these record sleeves. These are
Oh,
archival quality,
oh,
non-scratching, anti-static, and it's what I use for my records because those things are, and you want so when you pull your records in and out of those paper sleeves,
yeah.
those things are killers, man. It's for me since like DJing, I pull it in and out of the sleeve a lot. And so you want to get rid of that paper, the inner paper sleeve. Even if you have nothing else, that's fine. Just get rid of the inner paper sleeve and just put it into the cardboard itself, the cardboard sleeve. The paper sleeve, it like statically clings to it, and I don't know, over time, all those little hairline scratches that you see in a vinyl, a lot of them come from that paper when you're sliding it in and out. And the first, few slides aren't going to scratch deep enough to cause any noise problems. But when you do it over and over and over, those grooves start getting deeper and deeper, and pretty soon you'll start hearing them.
Wow. So you're saying ride bareback, no album cover condoms.
That's right. It's better to go with nothing, or else you can get yourself this this slick rice paper type archival quality.
Archival. I bet they keep stamps in those too, huh?
I don't know. Maybe that's like archival. Boy, I can't say that word. Archival quality for museums and such. So it's
and like old photographs, maybe. Like it keeps them protected. Yeah.
Okay, so if anybody wanted this, I didn't see any bids. I'm going to count it down. Nice, congratulations. Happy birthday, a little late.
I gotta say, LLC, your audiophilism is showing a bit tonight.
Sorry.
You got freaking naked albums and
You
like
know, right?
archival quality fucking bag. What's going on, man?
Hey, make
No,
them
no
work.
milk spots on those extended plays, long plays, or whatever.
There's a lot of crossover between vinyl and coins, man. Or maybe I read it into it, maybe, but
Well, they are round, except one don't got a hole in the middle.
oh man.
They both make you feel real good.
I get those. You can get those at record stores. You can just go online and type in like archival quality record sleeve, and it'll pull it up probably.
Oh, so now you're an enabler.
Yeah, but see, you can put your coins in there and fold them up like I do, and that just keeps the air out, and
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. It's a. Do we have like a dated sealed one, and we can like cut it open in 5 years and do
Yeah,
a
that's
little
it, right? Yeah, yeah.
YouTube experiment, man? Heck yeah! I think 365 has got a coin in the freezer still, in a block of ice. Yeah, he put one in his toilet too.
Yeah, Silverboy Blues. Yeah, yeah. The paper. Oh, here, I have a ton of them. Let me show you.
Yeah, I love all the experiments everybody does out there. It's so fun to watch.
So, like, usually oh goodness, my audiophilism is definitely showing tonight. Okay, so when you usually get your records, they come in this, this outer cardboard has the info on it, but inside will be this paper sleeve. And these things are havoc on your records. And if you barely, if you pull it out once or twice a year, it probably doesn't matter. But if you're pulling them,
long live coins. Wait a second. Wait. Did you pull that out of the back of the toilet seat in the public restroom?
all right, that one's over my head.
Show that again. That's a cowboy hat. That's not a record sleeve.
So yeah,
Yeah, but I need a bigger hole.
you're on fire, Liberty. So yeah,
Oh, dude.
What you want to get rid
I feel
of.
like I'm at the gas station. What's happening?
Oh,
All right. I'm sorry. I interrupted. I just couldn't help myself. But okay, so you were saying don't use those.
Yes.
All right. Oh my God.
All right, number 10. Number 10 is this Panama Pacific Exposition San Francisco Government 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver with COA. And this has the owl. This is a beautiful coin. This is something about this coin is just really pretty. I really like it. I should just take it out of here too.
Is that the Owl series?
No, this was a coin that they made out of gold. I think a few in silver back in the day, like in what was it, 1700 and something or something.
Oh, this is old. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, no, the coin is a remake. So this is what is this? It says so it's a remake, but it's looks exactly the same, and it's 2 ounces. And
chonker.
And yeah, they come also in a octagon looking shape, and they also come in this round shape. And they minted both of them back in the day too. But this side is the Athena. This is supposed to be Athena, kind of like the old Athenian owl, right? So it's just a modern take on that. You got Athena here on this side, and the owl on this side.
With the pine cones.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. How pineal.
Pineal gland, indeed.
Yeah. That is awesome, man. Are they selling those in the Bohemian Grove?
I think so. I think that's where they mint them.
I bet Dick Cheney's got a pocket full of those. Those are awesome, man.
They are.
Can somebody type in the chat feed? Well, I'm trying to change the face of the community by, yeah, right. By instead of calling them chunkers, 2-ounce chunkers. Emperor Wang kind of got me started on this. We want to call them chonkers. So if you guys could, if you're in the chat feed right now and you got fingers that work, can you type in the word chonker? And I want to see if anybody can get the spelling right, because it's not spelled traditionally. It's chonker. Let's see if anybody types in. Yeah, that's a beautiful piece. How much do you want for that?
It's expensive. Don't kid yourself.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's $100 Hondo.
I was gonna say $100. Yep,
I paid for it, so you're getting it at the price I paid. There is a different mint that you can get it, and it's like $90. But I tell you what, I have not had that other one, so I don't know if it's quite as nice. But I mean, they did a very these things are flawless, and they're quite nice. So
yeah, the quality looks amazing. Who makes that?
Government.
Yeah,
and I'm not a huge fan of them, but this particular job, they did a really good job, and I couldn't help myself.
Well, that's definitely the Bohemian Grove. What do you call it? I can't even think. I had it in my head now that it fell out. But yeah, that's definitely yeah, that's cool. So government, so it is government related for sure. And
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's just like a name. Like they just like want to sound official.
That's one of the reasons I don't like their stuff, is because they use that name, government. It's like makes you think that they're like, part of the U.S. Mint or something, but it's not.
Man, the government or the governmental conspiracy just gets deeper and deeper, man. Okay. Well, that's kind of fun. They look official. Let's see that certificate of authenticity. You got to like kind of fold it up a little there. Is that it?
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's got a COA and everything with it. I mean, it's a legit coin, or a legit round.
Government 223.
Signed by Douglas Thomas, Sir Numismatist.
Right on. Yeah, that's really done nicely, man. Gosh, that's gorgeous. And I love the owl.
I know, the owl is just...
Wow. Yeah, I like to collect the owl coins or rounds. I got a few different series. I've started probably 25 different series, and I've only completed like 2. But yeah, I like the owls. I like the elephants. I'm all into the nature, and liberty, of course. And yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's beauty. So $100 for that chonker. Oh, let's see. Did anybody put chonker in there? Oh, Broke Stacker did chonker. Oh, and Silverboy Blues. They are chonkers. You guys spelled it exactly right. Look at that. Oh, and Silverboy, he got the octagon one from you. That's cool.
Yes, actually, you did. Yes, you did. Now that you mention it, indeed. How you liking it? I think that's my favorite one, because it has little around the octagonal edge. It has dolphins, and like the ancient. Some of my favorite ancient coins have a lot of dolphins incorporated into the coin. So that you probably have the cooler one of the two, Silverboy. However, they are a set, and they were both made. They made them both ways. In fact, I got that from TheBee. I was asking him about it, and they indeed made them both ways. The original gold coins are some of the, I think, probably the most expensive coin you can get. Like they're known worldwide by coin collectors as one of the best, highest coins you can get. So
I tell you what, anything different for me, the octagon would be the way I would like to go if I purchased one of those for sure. Um, something well, octagon, any shape that's different than the round is so cool. Like it's square bars and or square coins, right? There's some that are coins, and
yep,
yeah, in those island states, they've got all kinds of weird shaped. I think you can get coins that are like guitar shaped now. Like
yep,
they have denomination, but who's going to pay for a soda pop and popcorn with a guitar shaped coin into Tuvalu?
yeah, right, indeed, yeah. Even that revolver is a coin that I have out
Oh
on the set a lot. That's an actual coin as well.
yeah,
And you know what else I found out, and I did not know. So I'm getting another one so that I can take one that I have, and so the chamber, the cylinder spins.
what?
Yeah, that's what somebody said. The cylinder spins on that, so I am definitely going to take it out and try it out and see if that.
Yeah, dude. And you better clean that thing. I got some gun oil for you and some swabs.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Speaking of cylinders, I don't know. I'm guessing most of you have seen this, but I keeping it in my record holder here. Check this out, in case you have not.
Looks like 3DW said earlier, 3D Woodwork said he's running the soundboard at his church. So, wow, he's into the music and sound as well. Interesting.
Have you seen this, LBS?
Let's see. Oh, no, I haven't seen this. What? Oh, dude.
6 ounces, and the bullets are 3 ounces,
Oh my gosh.
and the cylinder is the other 3 ounces.
Wow. So, where's the rest of this gone, man?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but and look how it's machined so well. It like
Yeah, look
slowly,
at that. It's
slowly.
got like suction. Yeah. Oh, that is insane.
Yeah, those are cool.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I can
Well,
hook somebody up if they need. Of course, they're not all. Actually, though, they are amazingly well priced. You'd be surprised at how good of a price you can get one of these for.
well, when I'm out killing werewolves, I don't want to spend too much, but you might have to pick that up. I mean, that's a little bit of overkill, but ooh, that would definitely take some werewolves out, right?
Yeah, werewolves. They see that they get nervous.
Not even silver, or not just silver bullets, but silver cylinder, and there's probably the rest of that silver gun are laying around your desk somewhere.
Yes, Silverboy Blues. Yes, that is. This is a remake of the coin, the ancient coin that you bought from me. Indeed, it's the so this is Athena, and you can see she had now. Obviously, this is moderned up and whatnot, but yeah, there's the crest of her helmet right there, same as on the ancient coin, and her little wreath that goes up, a modern idea on it, but she has that wreath that kind of goes around her helmet a little bit, and then you can see the nose plate of the face guard that that you pull that down over your face, and that's what the Greeks used for armor. And so she's ready for war, a war goddess of types there, and then of course the owl on the back. The
Yeah,
only
that
difference
would be
here
cool.
is
That
that
would be very cool to have both, have the set. Yeah, if he's already got one.
yeah, you'll have all three. So you'll have the set of moderns plus the original, which is much cooler. But the only difference in this one, Silver Boy Blues, is I don't know why. So on the original ancient coin, they have the olive sprig and the olives, whereas here they have the pineal gland pine cone, like LBS was pointing out. So, but that is where it got taken from, was the Athenian owl. Probably the most famous coin ever to exist.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, and he says, Silverboard Blues, by the way, I have been buying and reselling ancient coins, some NCG grades and some not, at local coin shows in the Detroit area and in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and they are selling pretty good for me. So
Awesome,
are you
dude.
getting like a table Silverboard Blues at the coin shows, or are you just like walking up and selling them to the vendors that are already there? I'm very, very curious. That's really
And
interesting.
congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Oh, he picked it up. Oh, one.
Okay, we are somewhat winding down. Okay, we are down to 11. Going a lot slower than I thought we were going to go.
No, it's me because I'm chatty.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I'm not complaining. This is all good for the brain, good for knowledge. Okay, so here we have a kangaroo.
Oh, Silverboard Blues gets 2 tables at the shows. Wow,
Woo!
that's awesome, dude.
Killing it, sounds like, dude. That's so cool. So this is a memorial of the Queen Lizzie there. You got the 1952 to 2022 in the cool little outer edge stampage there. It's kind of cool how they did that, indeed. Pretty coin for being the
Oh,
queen.
has that got like a rainbow effect on it or something?
Yeah, it's got around the outer edge. This is kind of a unique kangaroo. They've got this outer edge wavy pattern. I don't know what you would call that, but it's unique. It's called the memorial, and it's showing that her reign. I think it's her reign was from 1952 to 2022. At least that's my guess of what that's saying. It's called the
Yeah,
memorial.
you're right. 70 years. Yeah.
So,
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
and yeah, so we're gonna put that up at 40. The cha. The ones
So,
I buy and resell are usually less than 100. Yes, I usually rent two. Cool. Yeah. So, and I have an actually cheap ancient coin, or cheaper, coming up here directly. We got these widow's mites going on right here. So this is what the poor widow in the story that Jesus lays out there in Mark and Luke, where she gives in 2 bits, and he says, oh, she gave in her whole livelihood and gave more than the rich people. So that's that coin coming
well, it
up.
looks like Broke Stacker's firing up the barbecue. He's got to go. Have a great night, Broke. Enjoy your meal, man. Right on. And Silverboy Blues says he spends about $60 per table at these monthly shows, and there are a lot of those shows in Southern Michigan. Yeah, I have 6 crystal clear brand showcase display cases. Nice.
Awesome,
Sick.
man.
Wow, those are cool.
Way too cool. You're going to have to send me some shots of that or something, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Come back up here and show us. And I know I got to get you back on here. You came on to my channel for like 30 seconds, and I was listening to someone else talk before I could get a chance to introduce him, and then he drops off on me, and I feel like I let him down. So I got to get him back up here.
Yeah. It says the ones he's been buying and reselling are usually $100 or less. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking like at a show. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's people are making big deals, but like just like your casual person that might or might not buy an older coin, or yeah, $100. That's probably a good place to be. That'd be like a good place to focus, your market or whatever. Um, Yeah, because when it gets real expensive, you're probably not moving those too often. But the lower priced ones, now you get a piece of amazing history at an affordable price. And yeah, it may not be the best condition, or it's more of a popular older piece, but still, that's a smart way to do it. Silverboy Blues, congratulations, man.
Cool. He says I didn't let him down. Cool. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. And also on the wholesale prices on those Silverboy Blues, I think if you're up, aren't you kind of up close to? I think you're closer to Chicago or Aaron Burke than I am, and I bet you could find something through him if tell him the bee sent you. He'll hook you up on some something. That's where I got those widow's mites from. So I went through his nice widow's mite coins and kind of pulled the ones I liked.
Yeah, it was. If I remember right, there was a guy at the last coin show, and I wasn't there long at all. I just basically ran through it a couple of times, and I was in a rush the whole time I was there to get out of there. But yeah, I think the widow mites were like 20 or 25 bucks or something like that.
Cool.
Something like really cheap price. I was like, wow, that's a good price. And he's like, yeah. And he had like a whole bag of them. He's like, take your pick, man. You can have any one of those, same price. And I was like, damn, that's cool, dude. But of course, I was in a hurry and I didn't do it. But yeah.
Yeah, so when I get to my widow's mites, I'm gonna have a little talk about them, and then because there's the the usual stuff going on with ancient coins and reselling them and slabbing them and reselling them, and since there's such a lack of knowledge there, it's easy to pull the wool over people's eyes. So
Yeah, I can see like if you bought like that dude's whole sack and then you went on Whatnot, you could probably sell them for $150 a piece.
right. Yeah, Silverboy Blues for sure. Yeah, if you're that close, for sure, I would definitely. And he's he's actually like a really nice guy. At least to me, all I can speak of is my experience. But I went down there to Harlan Burks, and both Harlan was awesome, let alone Aaron. Harlan was great. I was so lucky to get to interview him. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then Aaron was just so nice and showed me around and just treated me like a friend, and it was great. We even went to have lunch with him, and I really had a great time with them down there. So, and their shop is like yeah, I bet I could get you in there, and you could take a look around in there. Well, I shouldn't speak too much, I guess. Maybe
Yeah,
but
right. But still, that's so cool. It's great to know people that you have the same interests, and then when they're very kind and teach you stuff. Man, that's awesome. And you and Space Miner hung out a couple of times now, right?
Yep. Space Miner is great. Yeah, I enjoy Space Miner a lot. And he's a little chemist, man. He's got a mind of a chemist that is just unique to me, because I've just talking with him, and he'll just go into detail on these things that are just like, wow, how do you know that, you genius? But it's just interesting how some people have little niches that they're really good at, and he's just definitely a chemist.
Right on.
Not that he isn't good at other things, but that's definitely one of his niches that he's good at. All right, I didn't get the timer on that, or if I did, it's out, so I'm going to count this one down.
Silver Boy Blue says, yeah, I'm just buying it in the Whatnot auctions, and I'm sure I'm overpaying. Don't be so sure, man. Sometimes some of those Whatnots, you can get really good deals on like people that are trying to get established, and they want to make 1,000 sales. And yeah, no, I haven't really got into Whatnot, but some people I know, like Phoenix Coins is doing it. And he's doing really good. He's over 1,000 sales now, and I haven't had time, man. It's something you should check out, LLC, if you haven't already. It's pretty cool. It's quick sales. Like it's kind of like, it reminds me of the Wild West.
It's too quick for me, man. I can't. It's like I'm like, oh, I really want it. It's gone. I was like, oh, I like that. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's just too fast for me. So And
Yeah,
then I
that's what.
bought a few things off of it, and then like, but it's happening so fast that I just, I don't know. For me, I decided I'm gonna take. It takes me more time to make sure I'm happy with what I'm buying.
Yeah, no, I agree 150%. It scared me away. I was just like, this is crazy, man. I like, what is going on? I don't even know. Yeah, talk about being technologically challenged. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, I'll stick to my YouTube auctions where, you know, I, I don't know. I just feel more comfortable. It's not so wild and crazy. It's a little more relaxed setting to purchase something. It's
Yeah,
like I don't be all rushed and have all these people I don't even. I don't know. It's
yeah.
just weird.
It was too much for me, but I guess some people must evidently really like it. So all the more to them. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I think if probably on whatnot. If you have, I hear there's complainers like people that like they just complain that you're not buying their stuff.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
You guys suck. You're not buying enough coins. Come on, man.
Yeah, right. That's so funny.
That is
Uh,
funny.
oh, Harry's 2010, and he sells mostly type coins. Silverboy Blues, one seller who goes really slow and shows you the coin in detail. Yeah, see, that's what. Yeah, I'm more about that. Yeah,
Maybe
definitely.
see, I actually like Silverboy said there. He signed up a year ago to sell on one. So I did too, actually. And when I had my meeting, I was there, but whoever was on the other end never showed up.
Oh,
And and then now they've contacted me a couple times saying, come sell with us. But I don't know. It's just not. If I seen somebody like you're talking about who takes their time and goes slow and shows you the details, and Harry 2010, maybe I'll go check him out, because maybe if you can do that, then maybe I would be interested in it. But if I gotta go all fast like that, I'm not interested.
yeah. I think it's like, do you want to buy something from somebody who's just like, here, buy this, or somebody who like knows something about it? And that leads me to my next question that I've been thinking about for the last few minutes here. Actually, I've been thinking about it for months. Whenever I watch your auctions, and I've never asked you, or maybe I have, but if I have, remind me again. How do you how do you choose what you purchase to sell? What's your like what comes into your mind? Like, do you just like scroll through stuff and oh, that would be cool, somebody would like that, or is it things that you like, or are you trying to like see trends happening, or what's up?
uh, well,
And I don't want you to give any
that's
trade
tough,
secrets
man.
away. Okay, maybe I do.
No, no, I don't. I look for cool stuff that jumps out at me, and I see what other people are selling, and oftentimes I don't necessarily so here, for an example, everybody's huge in Star Wars, right? Well, I've never even seen the movie. And I like being not knowing. I like not because I'm one of the few people that haven't seen it, so I kind of like that. And but everybody is selling that, so I just don't sell that. you know
Ah,
and so I'll find just off stuff that I don't see other people selling, and I'm like, well, I'll try that, because I don't see it out there or whatever. But no, I don't know, it's just whatever what and oftentimes I'll buy something that I like and just buy an extra just to put out, so. But like this, so here's an example. So this is a funny story to me anyway, but so I went down there and I interviewed Harlan Burke, and he said during the interview, he said that John Quincy Adams used to collect ancient coins.
yeah.
And I had so much on my mind when I was interviewing them and down there, that didn't even sink into my mind. And I flew back to Colorado, and Cranky Stacker got a hold of me. He was coming into town, and so we met up at a coin store, and we were looking around, and I picked up some things there, and this was one of the things I picked up. And I picked it up just because I thought this is a cool looking uh you know bar that I haven't seen anybody else have.
And it's a Madison Mint.
And it's a Madison Mint, and it's 1776 to 1976 bicentennial. I was like, oh, this has got some cool stuff about it, you know. So I
That's
picked
got a lot of cool factor.
and I put it in my spinning bin, and then like the next day I started editing my video with Harlan Burke, and I heard him say that John Quincy Adams used to collect ancient coins, and I was like, what? I was like, isn't that what I just bought? So I went and looked. I'm like, that's amazing. So, but now I'm keeping it, you know. So,
Right? Yeah, yeah. No, that's it. Life is trippy like that. A lot of things happen, and I think in everybody's life, things just kind of fall into place, and it's like, whoa,
so much, so much,
so much. Yeah, we've had long talks about this, haven't we? Like, you're being in tune with the universe and all that.
I guess I don't know what that is, but it's very cool. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing the chat here. Thought it was the coin. I was pretty. Ha ha ha! That's funny. Space Miner. Space Miner says, I accidentally bought a raffle spot on Whatnot. I thought it was the coin. I was pretty upset. We found out that it wasn't. Check out Harry's 2010. All right.
Yeah, I was just reading that too. I built a long distance friendship with him, kind of like you, and he's a medical student at Miami. Really cool, a really good, caring guy.
Awesome.
Kind of like the friendship with you, long distance LLC.
Awesome. Yeah, I will. That might be interesting for me. Maybe that will perk my interest there in that type of setting, if that's the case. Okay, up next we have number 12 is the Dragon Staff. Now, what I can say, we've been talking about toning, and this is a case that I took mine out of the tube, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see that or not, but there are blues and golds that are popping out of this thing, and it is looking very, very cool.
Yeah, man, it looks like it's on fire. That is freaking wicked to the bone,
Right?
dude.
Like, I was like, I want to see how this will tone up, and I mean, talk about more than impress me. So far, it is toning beautifully. So,
You know what I think I would use that for?
what's that?
A honey pot.
Sure.
Yeah, man, dip that dragon head down in the honey pot. You know, like you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And then
See it now.
and just pour it down into the tea and swirl it around with that dragon fire going, man. Oh, dude, and plus it's antimicrobial.
No doubt. That's funny. So yeah, so if you want to take it out of the tube and let it tone, you can. This one is brand new, never been taken out of the tube and or plastic wrap.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and there's
test tube in it.
There's only 100 of these poured in silver. There's 100 of them that are gold gilded and 100 that are toned, I think, or something like that. But these are the untoned, and there's only 100 of them poured. And this one is brand new. So if anybody else wants one, we'll put it up.
Does that grant you magical powers as well?
Well, we just talked about some of the amazing things that I've been, experiencing.
So maybe you better not sell it. Well, you have one already, right? Yeah, you're selling the package one and keeping the other one. So that's your, like, you find something cool, you pick up an extra one.
That is it. See, this is the example. Like, okay, there's only 100 of these poured. I know it's not something that you would stack for weight wise, but it is pretty unique and cool. Maybe I'll see how it tones up. I'm like, well, if I get one to show it off, someone else is going to ask, like, oh, do you have another one of those? And so I'm like, well, I better get two. So,
yeah. All right, what's the price on this thing?
One hondo.
And what's the weight?
1 ounce.
That's only 1 ounce?
That is 1 full ounce.
All right, you know what? That thing looks way big. It's long.
Well, it's thin.
How many inches long is that?
Oh, that's it's a little shorter than something else I'm used to. So we're talking. I don't know. We're like 7 inches there. You know?
I didn't ask for the LLC ratio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about your pocket knife, right?
Of course. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I wasn't as usual.
Yeah.
Oh god. Crazy how relationships form over distances. Yeah, like the internet, man, takes away all the distance. I mean, you can't go just hang out with them, but you can kind of hang out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Miner's talking about and Silverboy Blues is long distance through the internet. Vintage 100, one ounce. That it looks like a couple ounces to me, but that's about what 4.5 inches long, something like that.
No, it's like 7 inches long, 6 inches
Oh,
long, something like
oh
that.
dang. Oh, okay. So I am getting that LLC ratio.
Yeah, like I say, it's a little short, but then definitely thin. But yeah, it's an ounce.
That's nice, man.
Oh
And does that come with a COA?
no,
No, but
actually, though, the tube itself does have some. I was trying to. Where did my tube go? It has a little sticker or a little emblem
oh,
here in the
oh, that's cool.
3/9 fine silver with a dragon emblem, but I couldn't find any name or anything.
Interesting. Well, you definitely have one of a kind items.
Well, cool. I hope you
Okay, maybe
guys.
not one of a kind, but 100 of a kind.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and that toning that's coming out on mine might be one of a kind. That's turning out so cool.
Oh yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, I think Silverboy Blues said earlier. He left a chat comment about not keeping things in the right, capsules, whatever, and they tone and the easiest and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've kind of done the same exact thing. I haven't really kept a lot of my stuff that I wanted to stay shiny out of the elements. And
Yeah.
I didn't ever put them in capsules, or I left some in the PVC, that polyvinyl chloride tab,
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
flip.
trouble.
And yeah, a lot of the things. I think I'm gonna do some dipping, man. Yeah, I want to do some dipping. I do like toning, but sometimes it just looks ugly, and it's not what I want for the actual piece.
Sure. Yeah, it makes yeah. It's like whether you want it to tone or not, or so I left my big slice, my Comex bar slice tone, and of course I knew. I mean, I let it tone on purpose. I left it out so it would tone, but it's got look at those blue strikes right underneath of it. I don't know if that shows up on the. Can you guys see those blue stripes underneath the stamp there?
Oh,
Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool.
oh, that's one of those slices of the bars, the
Um,
Comex, right?
yep, this is off the Comex 1,000 ounce bar slice. So
That's crazy. It has holes in it like Swiss cheese.
yeah, so yeah, that's the gas pockets, I guess.
Yeah, I get those in my copper. My bunnies have those on the backs.
Cool.
It's like it gets kind of bubbly on the top, like yeah, like there's some chemical bubbles happening in there, and I don't know how you would get that out or how you would keep that from happening, but I guess as long as it weighs, it doesn't really matter.
That's the thing is it doesn't really matter. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what Mark Samuelson. I don't know if you know of him. He's a viewer. He doesn't really make any content, but he's an avid collector of vintage silver, and I've known him for probably about a good year and a half. He sent me some awesome stuff. We've traded things back and forth, and he's sent me some amazing gifts. And he actually just sent me a link in an email just the other day. It's something you might find kind of interesting, maybe the chat here as well. If you're into heavy metal, rock and roll, there's a band Iron Maiden. Yeah, have you seen that plane that has Eddie on it, the Iron Maiden airplane, a jet, the Boeing
Probably would if I
720?
seen it. I don't know that it's getting me off. I don't know that I can't see it in my head right now, but I probably noticed it if I seen it. But
Yeah, basically, I think it was a 727 they used to tour in for many years, and they actually scrapped it recently. But what they're doing with the fuselage, they've actually cut pieces and they've stamped. They're selling them like pieces of the airplane, and it's got the logo on there, and it's got the number serialized, and really kind of cool. Yeah,
wow, that's cool.
yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. If you're a rock and roll aficionado,
Oh, for
and
sure. Right, yeah.
yeah.
Yes. I just took it out of the tube and just have it sitting here out, in the open, and yeah, it formed those beautiful colors on its own. And it's interesting where that it took, like, the staff hasn't really toned it all yet, but right around the in the middle there where it comes together, those points and whatnot, it's got blues and golds and all on its own liking. Yeah, I'm really enjoying watching it tone. So, like,
Oh, congratulations, Silverboy Blues. He picked up that Dragon Scepter. Very cool. Wow.
yes, yeah, it's a cool piece. I think you'll like it. Obviously, it's one of those things that you gotta like it yourself.
I've been watching your show not religiously, but I've watched a few auctions, probably maybe half. I don't, maybe not that many, but I've tried to watch quite a few, and I did back in the day a little more. And I tell you, Silverboy Blues. I remember when he first started coming around, and he's never left. And I gotta say, it looks to me from what I've watched and witnessed is he's probably your best customer. Am I close or wrong or?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you are probably my best customer, Silverboy Blues, and I greatly appreciate it, bud. And like I say, I want to get you back up here too, and not just for that reason, but I enjoy having you, and and you can just tell there's a good character behind the chat, so I'd like to get you
Yeah.
up here. So it says, but you took off the plastic wrap too, or not? Thank you.
Oh, he wants it to tone like yours.
Yeah, well, that's boy, that you want me to send you mine instead, and
Wow.
I could send you. I could tube the one that I have, and if I put it in a tube, that'll hold the toning as is. If you want me to do that, because I don't know, it's hit or miss. Things tone totally on their own and of their own accord. You can put two eagles out, and one will tone up all rainbow beautiful, and the other one will turn like black and ugly. So
Yeah, it's so weird.
it really is hit or miss. Yeah, I took it out just if you want to in this. And one cool thing about it, Silver by Blues, if you wanted, is this is a piece that you can learn off of. You can take it out of the tube and the plastic, take it all out, and just leave it out naked like I left this one, and watch it. As you go by every day, keep an eye on it, and when it gets to a point where you think that you have the toning that you like, you can put it back in the tube. But then again, it may not tone like you like. That's the thing about toning, right? Is sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. So like with this, this has been out at shows. This was out at New Orleans. We were showing it to people, and Ian had it out on his desk. That's who I got it from originally. And but I put this in my plastic just to hold. It's toned a little bit, but not much. And so, I put that back in my plastic sleeve, and it holds it from getting toned. It'll keep it where it's at. So yeah, it depends on what, if you want stuff to tone or not, and it's kind of hit or miss on whether it'll tone nicely for you or not.
Well, it looks like he's game for the toner if you are. So that's very cool.
This is a lot of people. Yeah, for sure, bud. I'll send you being my best customer for show. I'll put that in a tube for you right now, and it will be like that when you get it. And then the other cool thing is about this is I'll take this other one out, and see if it tones up the same or not, and we'll get to figure that out. So,
Oh, there you go. We got an experiment, and we got Dragon Scepter Brothers happening right here, right now. Right on. Hey, and Hambone just rolled in.
cool, bud. That's this tone. I'm a little. It hurts a little bit to watch this go, but no, I'm glad it's going to a good house, and it'll be fun now that we can watch this other one tone up, and it'll be a good lesson. So,
Heck
thank you
yeah.
very much, Silverboy Blues. Greatly appreciated.
Got some dragon magic happening tonight. Love it. That's so cool.
Okay. Okay, let's do. Well, I gotta go in order now. I would jump past this, but we're gonna do it in order now. I gotta do it like I said I was gonna do it. So this is number 13, Billy the Kid. 1 ounce outlots from New Way. Oh, let's just show you the stats right here while we got it. 3 nines fine silver, 1 ounce, country of issue New Way, year of issue 2023, mintage 1,999. So just under 2,000 minted. And
oh, that's a great one with the bullet holes. I love that.
Billy the Kid. I'll show you. Well, here, I'm going to leave that in there, and I will show you, because I have one right here that I keep out on display. This is, of course, what we just seen there, Billy the Kid. And
And those are officially all the way through holes.
Yes, they are.
That's so awesome.
Official holes that go through.
Yeah. What a neat idea, man. So it's like a wanted poster on the front, kind of?
Yep. That's exactly what it is. It's a wanted.
Oh,
In fact, I don't know if those are bullet holes. There's a lot of argument about that, whether those are bullet holes or nail holes to hold it up. But either way, they are.
I'm going to go with bullet holes.
Yeah, I think they're bullet holes. Because you can see up in the top right corner there, it looks to be like little what could be considered nails, right?
Yeah, like little tacks or what have you.
Yeah.
So, did you see the movie Young Guns? Or the movies?
I think so. Sounds like something I might have watched.
With like Emilio Estevez and
is
Charlie, what's his name? The guy that was on
Charlie
Two and
Sheen?
a Half Men. Charlie Sheen. And, oh, God, those are great, man. Doc Holliday, what's his... yeah, those are good movies. I think those are like late 80s, kind of, around there. Maybe 90s.
Hambone, good to see you, my friend, and you are very welcome, Silverboy Blues. I'm glad that worked out for us. And
for sure.
Keep one you have on spin. Well, okay, that's up to you. I mean, I'm happy to send you the one that's toned. I'm serious. I'm plumb happy with it, but I'll give you. You tell me which one you want, and that's the one you get, bud. So it's up to you. Okay, so
yeah, it sounds like he wants to do his own experimenting. That's cool. I like that idea too, man. Oh, hey, Cranky Stacker's here. What's up, Cranky? Good to see you, man.
Welcome in, bud. Good to see you. Bullet holes are cooler, right? No doubt.
Oh, Space Miner says dinner time. He's got to go, y'all. Appreciate the conversational and Young Guns kicks ass. Yeah, man. But those movies were awesome, dude. I love that shit.
I might have to go watch that here because.
Oh my god, yeah. You get there's a 1 and a 2. I think. Oh, the part where they're tripping on was it mescaline or something? Oh my god, that's just freaking hilarious.
Okay. I'll send you the new one, Silverboy. Appreciate it. Okay, so did I get the... No, I have not.
Have a good dinner, Space Miner.
Yeah, have some good chow. Tell everybody hello. All right. So Billy the Kid is underway. Let me grab the... Uh-oh. That didn't work right.
So Cranky.
Uh-oh. We just lost Liberty Bleeds. Oh, there he is. You dropped
Hit the wrong button again, man. Sorry about that. Thanks.
Oh, so Cranky. Or did you want to say something to him, and then I'm going to tell him my same story again that I told you guys.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered he's basically pouring up a storm, man. I see all kinds of. Did he do an eagle? What was that eagle you just did, Crankhead? Somebody just. I just saw it a couple hours ago, or this morning, scrolling through. I think you did an eagle, right? Who was showing that? Have you seen some of these pours that Cranky is doing?
Yeah, I seen him do those little turtles were the last ones I seen, and I thought those were pretty cool too. They were, like you said, a little crude, but I kind of liked that. They were cool.
Yeah, yeah, man. He's getting it real good.
Yep, no doubt. He's I'll have to get me some Cranky pours, that's for sure.
Oh, a Hambone says that he just wants to comment that he likes how you did the preview video. The timestamps were a very nice touch. So yeah, you got.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Hambone. That's great feedback. I'm kind of wondering about this new way I'm trying out, so I really appreciate that you said that. Thank you.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm having fun, Cranky Stanker. Cranky Stinker. Sorry. Oh, why does it always slip out like that? The Cranky Stacker says I'm having fun. Yeah, man. What you're doing is really cool. I definitely want to try it. I feel like a total beginner, but yeah, I like watching you guys and see what you're doing, and it would be nice to be able to actually pour some really beautiful stuff maybe someday. But you guys are light years ahead of me, and I'm looking forward to failing before you and getting some tips. That's one really cool thing about this community. If you show your fails, people will tell you where you went wrong. It's awesome, man. I did a short little video where I just melted some silver and tried to pour it out, and it was too cold, and I didn't have the flame on the crucible in the right place to get the silver to go to the edge, and I was heating the mold when I should have been heating the silver, all kinds of dumb stuff. But yeah, and there's so many people, and then they're very constructive in the criticism. It's a good thing, and they're very helpful. And yeah, Cranky Stacker said, "Welcome to the poorhouse." But yeah, you spelled it Pour house. Yeah, the poorhouse. The small jewelry. Oh, most fun. Cranky says small jewelry is really time consuming, but the most fun. Yeah, I want to do like really small stuff, but I tell you what, the small little crucibles, they're hard to hold. If your hand shakes even a little bit, it's like, oh my gosh, people on YouTube make it look so easy. It's
Right.
really difficult, man. It's so hard.
So Silverboy is asking, is that Pat Garrett one different than the Billy the Kid? So they're the same in that they both come in boxes that look pretty close to the same. The coin design, as far as it's square, does it have holes? I can't remember. I don't think so, or they were different. I mean, they were all around pretty close, but obviously the stamps were just a little bit different. So one has Garrett on it and one has Billy the Kid. I can't remember. I did sell one of the Pat Garretts. I don't think I kept one for myself, actually. So I couldn't tell you exactly. I can't remember. But they're pretty close to the same. And then, so yeah, Cranky, I wanted to tell Cranky about, so, I went down to Chicago, Cranky, and interviewed Harlan Burke, and he was telling me during the interview that John Quincy Adams collected ancient coins. And then when I came home, I didn't really sink in when I was doing the interview. I don't know why I didn't hear it, but I didn't catch it when I was doing the interview. But so I came home from Chicago, and then you were down in town, so we met at that coin store, and I picked this up just because, well, you were there when we were looking at it. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, just for the design features of it. And so I picked it up, and I put it up in auction. Nobody bought it. And then the next day, I was doing my editing of the Harlan video, and heard him say John Quincy Adams used to collect ancient coins, and I couldn't believe my ears. So I was like, I think that's what the coin that I bought, the bar that I bought. So I went and checked it, and sure enough, it was John Quincy Adams. So now I'm keeping this in my deep stack, but I thought that was kind of a interesting way that happened. Oh, you got the Pat Garrett from me. Okay. Okay. I got the Pat. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, there you would know. Yeah, I think they're pretty close to the same.
So they must have done like a series of a few different
Yep.
old Western guys, huh?
Yeah, I think there's one more too that I can't think of who it was. But Billy the Kid was kind of my favorite of them, and I slowed down on the, like, I've been trying to sell this now for a while, so I kind of slowed down on the, I liked it. I bought it, but not everybody else wanted it, so be it.
Pat Garrett, was he a sheriff?
Yep, he was the sheriff in town.
And he was the one after Billy the Kid.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think. Oh man, I read the story or an article about it a few years back. But, yeah, I can't quite remember. I think there's like different stories of how they apprehended him, and nobody really knows the truth, or if they even really did, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, my granddad was telling me, I was asking him about, did he know these, what did he think about him? I think he said that the only one that he thought was kind of seemed like he might be a good guy or was kind of cool was the Jesse James, I guess. He thought he got a bad rap out of the deal somehow. So and now I want to learn about him, why he felt that way. But
well, there's some American culture for you there.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how we all like gravitate toward like the bad guys, like Bonnie and Clyde?
It is weird. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's always like it's Jesse James, man. It's just it's like we always root for the underdog. That's kind of like the American spirit, the rebel.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what he was saying. Like the reasons were like, I think he lashed out because he got a raw deal several times for some reason, and then he kind of started doing what he was doing. So yeah, especially that type of story where he kind of gets wronged himself, by the law or whatever, and then I don't know. I got to learn more about that story. So
yeah.
All right, couple more, and this is going long here, but I'm gonna hurry it up. Okay, so
I think I might lose you. My battery pack is out, and I'm at 10%. I think I'd probably hang through the rest.
Well, we're about done, and you've done great. If you drop off, I greatly appreciate you, LBS.
Thank you, man,
for hanging out after what you've been through, and everybody obviously go resubscribe to Liberty Bleeds because you probably were unsubscribed and didn't know it.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that this is a new channel that I have, and they're probably just, Liberty Bleeds faded off into nowhere. Yeah, but no, I'm still here, and
Yeah.
I'm still kicking and scratching and clawing my way back to somewhere. I don't even know where, but yeah.
Yeah, well,
I was actually the day before it happened. I got an email saying that they had accepted me for AdSense, like on YouTube. Like I could start to get monetized now.
Wow. Oh man,
yeah, like literally like 24 hours before D-Day, I'll call it.
Jeez.
No fun. Anyways, but I figured it out. There's probably about 29 people that actually will watch my videos no matter what I put out, and I love you guys. I really, truly, truly love you guys.
Yep.
Like my hardcore friends that they're just interested in me, and not just whatever, they're close, and I mean it's a very low number. I bet, but it might be a very high number as far as hardcore fans, I guess. People that really just want to see what you're doing because they've connected with you somehow. I'm glad I've connected with at least 29 awesome people out there, man. You see these big numbers, like I said, 1,500, over 1,500 subscribers, but probably 1,548 of those are just people that just saw me one time and hit subscribe, and they never watch you again, or they don't comment, or
Right.
it's like, yeah. But hopefully the people that really matter to me and will find their way back, and yeah, because I like to hang out with so many people in this community. Just good times, man. They've made my life better. The quality of life has been better having friends through YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Just this precious metals community. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep. OC Stacker, thanks for being here, bud. Glad to have you back. Yeah, so I have one subscriber that is, like you're saying, Liberty Blue.
Silverboy Blues.
Silverboy Blues is by far my best customer, and I greatly appreciate him. But as far as for watching every video and commenting, I got a subscriber out there like that, and it's like they steal your heart when you see him comment on something that you're like, he's the only person commenting, and he does it every day, no matter what I put out. It's like, oh man, that's your heart. Because there's some junk out there that doesn't even deserve a comment, and you still get one. You're like, oh man, you're so nice.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, some of the stuff I put out, like going through some of the older things I said, like I was telling you earlier, with little snippets of, I don't know, just like flotsam and jetsam that we got left over. That's another thing. Why is that available if I'm on a different channel now through YouTube? Why am I seeing old stuff that I put out on a different channel? Why is that available in my YouTube studio? It's so weird, all this stuff. But yeah, I've put out some whoppers, man. Like, it's like, oh god. But and then to look back, through a couple of years, you change. Your tastes change, or you get better at things, or you get worse at things. But yeah, it's a fun ride, man. I do enjoy YouTube. I really do.
Yeah, well, you're good at it, man. You do good at it.
Man, I try, but I fail quite a bit. But it makes me want to try even harder. I mean, the best part is, just the camaraderie, like meeting you and hanging out and just having a good time. That's, I think, what's most important is the relationships we make. Because those will endure a channel or failing or not. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
I still know you even though my channel's gone.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Silver Sleuth, good to see you again.
Oh, Silver Sleuth is in. Yep, he's my big brother, man. He'll always be my big brother if I have a YouTube channel or not, for sure. Cool. Failure is not final. No, it's just a stepping stone to learning how to do it better the next time. That's for sure.
Right. Indeed. Okay, so we are finally down to the Witto's Might. After this here. Okay.
Oh wow, Silverboy Blues is talking about Bonnie and Clyde. Saying I knew an old man, Mr. Toland, who passed away long ago, but he said he grew up next door to Bonnie as a kid. Huh, interesting.
Wow.
They said they played together as kids. Right on. Yeah, I saw that. They had that old car out there in on State Line at one of the Prim, Nevada State Line out there. There's a little hotel, and they had the car that Bonnie and Clyde was shot at. There's like 130 bullet holes through it or something like that. But the old rusty thing just right out there in the casino with little velvet ropes around it. It's like, there you go, man. God bless America.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it and put it in the chat here. SBB. Oh, and then that pull up Tobacco Road. You must have had him on or something. I don't think I need to subscribe to him. I haven't. I'm not sure if I have or not, actually, I guess. But okay. see if I can drop this in.
Oh, Whiskey Pete's, OC Stacker says. Yeah. Okay. That Whiskey Pete. Actually, Whiskey Pete's just went out of business like probably less than a year ago. I drove by last time I was going to LA. I was like, holy crap, Whiskey Pete's is like boarded up, man. Nobody in the parking lot. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, that was a fixture for a long time, man. Wow. Oh, let's see. Who said? Silverboy Blues. He says, "Do you have the same channel name?" Yeah, it is still Liberty Bleed Silver.
So
Although I have a.
I just dropped your channel link in the chat. So
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, LLC. Right on.
go, everybody go resub to Liberty Bleeds because he lost his channel and redoing it up. So make sure you're got onto
Yeah,
his
thank you guys.
redo.
Yeah, Liberty Bleeds again. That's like the handle, I guess, but the channel name's actually Liberty Bleeds Silver. But I thought that was kind of funny. Liberty Bleeds again for a second.
Yeah,
channel.
that was funny. I put that down in the video description. I thought that was kind of funny too. Liberty Bleeds again at Liberty Bleeds again.
And if I lose this channel that I'm in now, it's going to be the next channel will be Liberty Bleeds Out. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I don't know when I grab my. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Yeah, OC. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a widow's mite. This was issued by King Janius in 100 to 76 BC. Brass widow's mite, circulated in the time of Jesus, mentioned in the Bible, Mark 12:41 and Luke 12:1. And this is talking about the widow putting in her donation into the temple, and she gave 2 mites, which was very possibly this coin. And it has a little anchor on this side and kind of a starburst wheel on the reverse. And so the thing about these widow's mites and ancient coins in general is that since people don't know about them, and what I've seen a lot of through lots of different people and lots of different auctions, and I'm not picking on anybody or not meaning to single anybody out anyway, but since no one understands about them, they'll get them in slabs, and they'll get a slab of a coin that is not nearly as good a shape as that one. You can't see nearly as much imagery. It's not there. It's corroded over. You can't tell what it is. But it will be authenticated by a slabbing company like NGC. And in fact, NGC is the only one that does ancients. And even though NGC stands for Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, and they put that NGC on the slab coins for ancients, they do not guarantee ancient coins. So, but what they do is they'll say, okay, we think it's a legit coin, and they put it on the slab. This is a real ancient coin, but they don't grade it. But what people often do is think, okay, well, here's an ancient coin, and they'll get it in a slab, and it'll be dedicated as such, and then people will auction that off, and oftentimes they go for a lot more than the value of the coin, and like a lot more. And the thing that kind of irks me about it is that it's become a thing where auctioners do this, where they'll get kind of a junk coin, but it's in a slab and it's authenticated, and then they'll sell it for a pretty high price, and people don't know any better, so they bid it up. But then you get a coin that you can't hold, which is the beauty of ancient coins, is holding them. And so you get an ancient coin that you can't hold, you can't see what it is, and you paid a lot for it. And if you go to sell it back to somewhere, you're going to lose out on it because dealers will know better. And but so that kind of bother, it gives to me. I worry that it's going to give ancient coins a bad taste in stackers' mouths. So that's kind of why I'm pointing that out, is that get something like this that you can hold and you can see what it is. There's, that's an anchor. Obviously, I'm sure you guys can all tell what that is. And yeah, now you can get nicer, a lot nicer ones than this for sure. But this is a fairly decent one. And for 45, that's not a bad deal. This way you can hold it, you can see what it is, you know what it is. And you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. And so yeah, there's my 2 cents on that.
Well, I got to add to your 2 cents, and thanks for being genuine and honest about all this. And yeah, it does give a bad name. Then people get afraid to buy things like they're, oh, am I getting gouged? And you've always kept it very real, LLC. Thank you very much. And I've learned a lot about ancient coins from you, and I definitely agree about being able to hold it. I don't like graded coins. I just don't. It's like, well, I don't know, like putting Cinderella in a glass box or something. It's just
Yeah,
weird, man. I want to be able to touch it. Like, that's so cool. The biblical times, and you're holding it in your hand. Well, just a minute ago.
exactly. Like exactly. If you and that like that's exactly what you would want a widow's mite for, right? Is so that you can
Right.
take yourself back to that age and hold it. You hold it in your hand and you get a feel for, wow, this was at that time and had value. And you know what I was thinking that was really cool? I just thought of this the other day. Is this tiny little coin probably had more value in its day than our dollar does for us today. Like I was looking at this little thing and thinking, man, such a ridiculous little piece. I can't believe people would carry this around to buy stuff with. And that poor old lady, this was her whole life savings was 2 little mites. Well,
Huh.
but our dollar is now like less than a penny's value. So in comparison, from penny of their time to a penny of our, the dollar we carry around, that probably had more purchasing power in its time than our dollar has today.
I wouldn't doubt it at all, man. There's not a whole lot of purchasing power in a dollar anymore. It's kind of crazy.
It is
What,
crazy.
what do you think about this? Finally getting rid of the penny that costs 4 cents to make.
Yeah, well, I think that it makes sense to not do. I mean, that's it makes sense. It's just that what we should do is go back to the true copper penny and let it be what its true value is.
Well, that'd be nice.
Right? Instead of trying to fake it out and everything. That's what I would recommend. And I
Yeah,
don't.
when I learned about I've known about the penny costing 3 or 4 cents to make for probably 20 years, whatever. And
Yeah.
I've never, like, why are we doing this? This is stupid. But then I think, well, okay, if you're making $100 bill and it only costs you, I don't know, I have no idea, but let's say it costs $1, then okay, so well, maybe it is worth making pennies. But then again, I think they just make them to keep the illusion going. It's like it is an illusion. Our money, the value of it, it's not what it used to be, and it's just like zinc and copper clad, and then I've learned that it costs 14 cents to make a nickel. So I'm like, well, why are we stopping at the penny, man? Let's get rid of the nickels too. What's going on? Doesn't
Yeah.
even make sense. But then again, yeah, I don't think our government spends money wisely, and yeah, they want to keep a narrative going, and I get all that. I mean, God, I thank God we have coins and cash. At least it's something other than all credit and digital
Right.
electronic money
Yeah.
and all that, like
Yes.
the mark of the beast and all that crap. But
Yes. 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 I
uh,
fully agree.
but I tell you what, man, to have like real silver and gold and copper and any stainless steel, I would take a stainless steel nickel if I knew it was worth 5 cents. But then again, what is the inflation? Like, oh, inflation just happens. Well, yeah, because we print money that's not backed by anything, so it's worth less every time. And they print $1, it becomes worth less. So it's lost like 97, 80, 98% of its value in the last 100 years. Our money. And man, yeah, it really. I mean, that's what got me into stacking and picking up gold and platinum and silver, was just because I want to have something that could kind of hedge against look what's happened, man. Gold's up to over 3,000 now. Silver's hit like 34, and it's like this has all happened just in the last 2-3 years. It's gone pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think we're starting to hit that exponential point. Liberty Bleeds. I've been kind of saying that to people lately. I think we're hitting that curve where we really start to gain, and I think it's starting to get obvious. It's getting ridiculous. Well, I snapped a photo at the grocery store just the other day. $11.59 for a dozen eggs. $1 an egg.
Oh yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, which takes me back to my long-standing chicken to silver ratio. You can get a laying chicken, for 1 ounce of silver, and that's been a running steady thing for a long time. And look at the price of chickens now. So I don't know. It's kind of funny to watch that anyway. Okay, so I got a comment here saying, how many good ones like that did you pick out? Well, I picked out quite a few. I don't want to give an exact number, but I got a nice little bag.
Satchel.
Yes, satchel. Thank you. And here's another one that I grabbed out just kind of close to that one. They're all different, obviously. They all have their pluses and their minuses. This one I liked. It's a little bit bigger flan, but as you can see, the punch did not come through as well. On this side over here, you got some more corrosion going on there, so it didn't quite complete the circle, but you've got a nice big flan, and you can definitely make out the anchor still very well. And then on the flip side, you have that wheel, the starburst wheel there, looking pretty good, good half of it or so on there. So this is another one that's fairly decent. I'd price it about the same. So just to give you an idea, and then I have some more of those as well. But they were all out of his good bag, Widow's Mites good bag. So it's not top pristine quality, but pretty good.
I like the offset. I think it gives it so much character, man.
Right.
I think I'd rather have an offset than a perfect one, man. I mean, then again, probably there's not a lot of perfect ones, so there's something to that. But the offset just looks freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, and they use like these. These have some life to them. They probably had some circulation, and I kind of like that too. Like I have one that's almost like more mint state, but I kind of like these ones that have some life, especially with a Widow's Mite in particular.
Yeah, it's like in an Antiques Roadshow. They're like, don't clean it, don't even take the dust off it. You know what I mean? It's like leave it as is, and because the marks on the desk that Alexander Hamilton used. You know what I mean? Like his grandkid scratched their initials in it or whatever. That's cool. That's part of the history. So yeah, man.
And this is going somebody 3D. All right, cool. Here we go, 3D. Sold 3D Woodworks. Thank you very much, 3D.
Well, he has 4 now. Congratulations.
Well, yeah, and one with some good. This has actually very good. You can see a lot of the brass there still showing through, and you've got a bright anchor with a solid. You got a solid stamp all the way around. I mean, that's a very well centered punch right there. You won't find a lot that well centered with that much brass showing you. This is a nice piece you got here for Widow's Mite. So it's a good deal. I think. See now, to me that's a good deal. I mean, that's a good price. It's a fair price, and you've got a good fair. I think this is a good deal. So on both sides.
Right on. Right on.
Okay. Last but not least, number 16 is your choice. Got to move some of the. Well, I'll just go through like this. Your choice of 10-ounce bars. And I'm even going to throw in one more that I didn't include on the video, so get something a little bit fresh all the way around. Okay, so your choice out of these 10-ounce bars, you have the Silvertown. This would be in a portrait, I guess, with a circle, the guy up top, and 3/9 fine silver, 10 troy ounces. This has a serial number. The serial number is 338172, Silvertown. And on the reverse, we have a waffleback landscape take of the Miner and Donkey, Miner and the Ass, Silver Town, trademarked. And so there's your Silver Town, or we also have an OPM bar. And OPM got in trouble back in the day for selling narcotics, and that's why opium metals shut down. So I don't know if they were dealing opium out of OPM, but they were dealing something narcotic based.
That was like money laundering type. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So there's OPM before they shut down. Then we also have a newer piece here from Provident Metals. Got a unique little stamp going on there, 10 troy ounces with the label, their name stamped in the back. And then we also have the Asahi Refining, 3/9 fine silver, 10 troy ounces. Got that sleek look going for it. I kind of like these Asahi bars. Basic but sleek, nice and neat. And then I'm going to throw in this too. I didn't even get this in the video, but this is a 10-ounce Silverback Precious Metals, 10-ounce 3/9 fine silver bar. So a nice little chonker.
Yeah, nice assortment of bars there.
So your choice at 360, and let me drop that in the chat, Ola.
That 3D Woodwork says, I'm putting together a coin show for my church of ancient coins from that era. That's super cool, dude.
Are you
Wow.
serious? How cool, dude. Right on.
Yeah, man.
Love that I could be a part of that. That's cool. Tell all your church members, I got this from this great guy on YouTube. You should go check him out. Subscribe and like because it's good for the algorithms. So it just drives me crazy, the whole like, share, and subscribe for the algorithms thing. If you guys haven't noticed, I don't say that in my videos, but yeah, anyway.
Wait, you just did.
I know, I just caught myself doing that. I'm like, oh no, now I gotta explain myself for doing it. Okay.
No, you gotta do a little self promotion every now and then, man.
Yeah, and I'm not all against the self-promotion. It's just it's like a disease in YouTube where every video by everybody in the first few seconds they go into this deep spiel about liking and subscribing, and it's because it helps the algorithm. It's like, I know.
Oh, right.
I went to VRIC in Vancouver and met this lady, and they were big into metals, and like, what are you doing, and what? I'm like, I have a YouTube channel, and she's like, I don't do YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe, right, for the algorithms. And she's like, I can't stand it. Everybody's video, the first thing that's on the video of everybody's video is it. And I'm like, I know.
I save my please like, share, and subscribe for at the end, and that right before I say stay shiny and hang loose or whatever, stay lit, whatever. But yeah, it does get. It's kind of like you're just mimicking what you see, so everyone kind of copies each other, and yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I mean, it should be.
The ones that really bother me is like they put it at the beginning of the video and then they do like a deep dive into it as if you've never heard about it and how that it helps the algorithms. But
it would help your channel, but I don't know about the algorithm.
Right.
Are we helping the algorithm?
Oh goodness. Humans, hear what you're doing. 3D Woodworks.
Actually, the best thing is not even like, share, or subscribe. The best thing to do is to watch.
Right?
Because that's the only way you can get monetized is by watch hours, as far as I know. I mean, like they're like, 1,000 subscribers or 500 or whatever it is now. It'll probably be 100 tomorrow. But the subscribers aren't that hard to get. It's the watch hours that are hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny. I try to watch, like I've been trying to, I watch little things that bother me, so I try to better myself to not do them myself. And one of those things is kind of like being double-minded or saying things that go against each other. And like a lot of people will say, you know, like on the front of their video, you know, nothing I say here, you know, don't do anything I say. And then they'll say like, share, and subscribe. And it's like, you just said don't do what I said.
I like the one. I'm not a financial expert.
Right. Lisa Anderson, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Hey, Lisa. Hello.
All right. So this is our last items up for the night. I'm going to cut the video after this one. I will probably show this ancient coin because I always do an ancient coin at the end. So I'll put that up right quick. However, I'm going to try to wrap it up because we're running long. So while you're thinking on these 10-ounce bars at $360, that is a great deal, by the way, if anybody is needing some 10-ounce bars. So this is an Attic Aegina silver stater. This coin goes back to some of the very first coins. This example is about 100 years into coinage itself, but the first sea turtle that came from Aegina only had dots, a single row of dots down its back, like 5 dots, just boom, 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 right down the center. And then after, you know, about 100 years into it, they did another design where they had the dots right down the back. And then if you can see on this one, there's one right here to the right and one right here to the left. They're kind of wore down here, but you can just make both of them out. And that's the second design that they came up with. This one has a banker's mark or banker's stamp in it. So yeah, this one has a lot of very cool, unique features. Taking it back. So another thing that's unique about, so obviously the turtle, like there's not a whole lot going on here, but surprisingly, what you have trouble finding is one that is centered enough so that you get all the limbs. So on this one, you can see you have all 4 limbs you're able to make out, and even a tail. And the head will usually be off the flan, and the eye will be off the flan or wore down so that you can't make it out. So this coin actually, even though the dots have been wore down on the back there, you can't make them out, or stamped down by the stamp. You actually get a lot of the features that you have trouble finding on these ancient coins. And it has this cool, I know you guys are probably going to laugh at me here, but it's got this cool NQ stamp. And for some reason, I actually am attracted to this NQ stamp on the back here. So it's just unique. They got 2 little pyramids opposed to each other, and then these little rectangles on the outside, and the whole thing together makes the square. And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool.
That's way cool.
So that is my ancient coin, and we will run that here after this. Okay, so time is out on the 10-ounce bars. Did anybody bid on the 10-ounce bars? I did not see any. No. Oh, Stuart, good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, OC. Oh, yeah, no 360 on the turtle, bud. But so I'm going to count the 10-ouncers down.
Stuart says the original gangster QR code. Good to see you, Stuart. That's hilarious. Oh, shit. That's funny. Well, thanks for having me on the show, Long Live Coins. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you.
Oh, yeah, I had a great time. I really appreciate that you came on, man, especially with everything going on. That was awesome. Yeah, okay, so that's that. So last thing of the night is we're gonna drop this Agena stator in here and flip the timestamp on it. And this is normally I sell this for my normal price is $13.50, putting it up at a reduction of $1,300. So this is a good time to grab this ancient coin if you are interested in it, because normally I put it up at $13.50. And if you want the reduction, this is where you get it. And yes, thank you very much for hanging out. Yeah, man, what a story, bud. That was more than I was expecting. I didn't think it would be that type of a story. So, and well, maybe I shouldn't pry into this, but yeah, I thought you were so. Are you still doing like a Saturday night? What happened with your? I thought you kind of started a whole thing off with a couple guys, and then is that done now, or like what happened there?
Oh no, that's still going. Yeah, Monday Night Meadows. It's just that I can't host anymore because actually I don't know. I'm gonna try with now that I have this new channel. I'm gonna try with a different platform and R stream or something like that.
Free
I
stream.
don't know. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And see if I can host that way. See if I can get that to work for me. But yeah, no, the shows are still going. Monday Night Metals. It's every 5:30 on Monday night. That's Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We got Blue Collar Stacker, a Vegas Stacker, and myself. And I think that 9 out of 10 times we've done it, we've had a guest. We did one show. I think it was a week, 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? I don't know. We did a show. We actually missed this past Monday because Blue Collar was on a cruise ship, and yeah, the Wi-Fi was like $160. We're like, no, dude, don't do that. That's crazy.
Wow.
Anyway, so we just called, but we'll be back on next Monday night, and then of course we do Saturday morning showdown. That's at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and yeah, we hang out for a couple hours. We just kind of we have guests on, and I want to get Silver Sleuth. I think he's still out there, back on. I was doing right before the channel fell apart. There, I accidentally deleted the channel. I had a late night with Liberty Bleeds, or Saturday night with LBS is what it was called, and I think I'm going to start doing that again. If I stream through YouTube, I can have one guest. It's just when you want to have more than two people on that you have to have these streaming services, and it just kind of gets all wacky. I'm kind of afraid to even try anymore.
I
Yeah.
think actually Liberty, I think they just came out with a 2-person YouTube direct stream.
Oh yeah, you can do two people on. Yeah, I've done that many times. I
Okay.
haven't done it on this new channel yet, but no, I on my old channel I interviewed people, and yeah, I did a lot of two
Okay.
people stream, and you can even have a person leave and then someone else come back in. You can trade off that way. But yeah,
Okay.
um, but yeah, those shows are still going for sure. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yes, great having you. LBS, take payments on that turtle. I forgot to clear. Yeah. I got a four payment plan. If you want to split it up into 4, I can do that. 4-month payment plan, 1 payment a month. Just cut it into quarters. I can do that, no problemo.
That'd be a nice piece to pick up, especially if you could do it over a few months.
Yeah, it's right there at the 400 BC mark, so it's cool. And like I say, that coin goes back to the very origins. Like there's only like when coinage first started happening, that was one of the first places it started out of, and they started with a sea turtle, and then eventually after, so this was their like kind of secondary. 100 years into their coinage, they did the secondary design with the 2 dots onto each side. And then after that, they went to a land tortoise, land dwelling turtle, land tortoise. And so, yeah, I guess they lost some of their sea power, and so they changed to a land tortoise. At least that's the going theory.
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah, they did the sea turtle because they accumulated a lot of wealth. They were kind of an island type thing, and they made a lot of money from their from the sea, and they had a sea. What would you call it? A marine army or whatever you would say. Goodness gracious! Sorry,
Navy. Yeah.
Navy. There you go. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a sea turtle or a tortoise?
Right? Yeah, no, I think it's cool too, just to see I kind of like it. It's cute.
Very, very. And you can see the tail. I
And
love that.
yeah, exactly. And that's the thing with most of these is something will be you'll miss some legs or you'll miss the head or some kind of has everything. Just yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, beautiful example for sure.
And I like the stamp, the NQ stamp too. And yeah, it's like you said, it's kind of the OG. What did he call it? What did Sleuth say about it?
Oh, the QR code. Yeah.
Yeah, the OG QR code. Yeah, exactly. And then
And Marsh says Armada. Yeah, there you go. Like the older navies. Yeah, Armadas.
Yep. And
yeah, the sea power, ruling the sea, man.
this particular NQ's design is well known. I mean, that's part of its design is the 2 triangles and the 3 rectangles all in a square. All right, well, we are gonna wrap this one up, guys. I'm gonna say no bid here, but give me a call or text me or whatever you want to do, OC, and we will line it out. And everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out. Normally we do get some osmium in the sale, but this was the first trial run of this new way of doing it. And I'll try to make a little bit more room so I can get some osmium in next time. But we've ran pretty long here, so I'm going to wind it down. And so everybody in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out and your beesiness. We greatly appreciate it here. And Liberty Bleeds, you made my night. And yeah, thanks for coming.
My pleasure, man. I'd like to shout out everyone that was here, or the last few comments here, real quick. 3D Woodworks, he's back. He's done at church, right on 3D Woodworks. Silverboy Blues, he says, thanks for hanging out, LBS. Thank you, Silverboy Blues, for hanging out and enjoying the show. And Marsh, good to see you. I'll see Stacker. I will text you. He's going to text you on that sea turtle right on. Silverboy Blues, OCs, long live N Marsh.
Stewart.
Who else? Oh, Stewart. Stewart rolled in with the QR code. That was hilarious. Lisa Anderson, I think she got a phone call. She had to step back out. But yeah, we had a pretty good crowd here. A lot of cool folks.
Yeah, it was good. And everybody, thanks for sharing. Sharing earlier was with what all we shared, and greatly appreciate it. And
right on, man.
All right, we're going to let you all go, and we will catch you on the next one.
Stay shiny.